edition of the Sports War. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Port here on a Tuesday. Barnes and Tony, once again, what's going on, brother?
Not much. We're excited to be here on this Wild Card Tuesday. Stoked to be back in studio, recap the weekend that was, which I guess was pretty exciting, I suppose, right, dude?
I mean, really. I mean, you think about it. Of the 6 games, we went 4 for 6. I think that's pretty good, 66%. I think even the games like last night and the Chargers game, we're close at least early on, so it's not like they were complete duds. There was drama early, which is nice. It was definitely enjoyable. And I feel like I was mentioning, kind of what I did over the weekend. I didn't really get to ask you, what was your scenario for like the games and the weekends?
Oh, on Sunday? Well, I guess, what did I do on Saturday? Oh, Saturday was the setup day here.
Setup day.
For the podcast this weekend downstairs.
Okay.
So we were downstairs all day, which was fine because obviously game on laptop. So that was pretty solid having it on during the setup.
And setup, that's just like cameras, angles, lighting, like all that stuff.
Cameras, angles, like the audio board, the switcher.
And how long does something like that take?
We got here at noon.
Okay.
And then I don't know, Mike and I left here at like 7, let's say. Yeah, so it's a full day. It's a full day, dude, 9
to 7.
Yeah.
Wow. And then that's all the way through. No dart break or anything.
Noon to 7.
But dart break or no?
There was not a dart break, but yeah, I mean, like for maybe you sit down,
sit down.
Sit down for a couple minutes, take a little load off.
Take a load off.
And then actually, Mike and I went to Flipside. Actually, believe it or not.
How was that?
Surprisingly good. If you know me, I don't like Flipside.
Okay.
But Michael, who rarely really has like a definitive, I want to go to this place type of night,
to go to
was
that
like,
place.
I want to go to Flipside. I was like, wow, okay. So we did that, dude. Appetizer, crab rangoon. Think about that, Brian. I thought it was really good. And I built my own burger, classic lettuce, tomato, pickles, mayo, whatever.
Wait, crab rangoon?
That's what I said for appetizer. Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't know they had that there.
Neither did I. And
it was good?
It was very good.
No, because usually you don't get that at a non-Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Yeah.
So, I was like, wow, it seems kind of good. Again, Michael was like, wow, yeah, I'll try that.
Crispy, the red sauce.
Okay.
A
served
good
it
portion?
on a, there was only 5.
Okay. There it
and
is.
again, you think appetizer, you split it between 2 people.
At least 6, right?
3, 6, No. And then, you want the last one? I don't want the last one. No. You take the last one.
Dude, my dad growing up used to be so classic with that.
Yeah.
Like all the time, there's like something left. No, you have it.
Yeah, you have it,
Brian.
No, I want you to have it.
You might not want to ask me where the ones because I'm going to take it.
But yeah, dude, that was good. Served on a better Asian coleslaw too. Love that.
Gotcha.
The burger was good, but the fries there are so fucking cheap, dude.
You know what's fun? I want to say it's if I had to guess, it's probably been between 8 and 10 years since I've had Flipside. It's been a long time.
Just not a fan, or just never?
I actually liked it when I went, but it's just like for me with because I don't get lunch during the day, so unless I'm here at night, I'm never around to get it.
Right.
But I would get it. I think it's great.
Yeah, no, it was good. The only thing I don't like are their fries. Super thin and short, dude.
Okay.
Like sticks, dude. No.
Yeah.
They don't give you enough.
But what was in the burger again?
I did like a typical American cheese, lettuce, tomato, pickles, ketchup, mayo.
The pickles. For some reason, I know a lot of people like pickles.
Love pickles.
It was always the thing. Like if I'm eating a burger and there's pickles on it,
I probably should have added raw onion.
Okay.
But that's fine, dude.
Yeah. No, lettuce, onion, tomato is probably my is probably my go-to.
I'll go for a
honestly,
good burger right
those.
now, dude.
Yeah.
Right. Oh,
And I don't usually get burgers, but I was telling you a couple weeks ago, went to Blackstone's for lunch.
That's right.
That burger was good. So the occasional burger is good. I think there was just a period of time you're going to Dutch's, you're going to Bill's,
Ooh,
and
Dutch's
it's just
is
like
good.
too many burgers.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean?
true.
But now I don't really have any, so they're great.
yeah, dude. And I guess to answer your question, the horseshoe games Sunday was games in my house, chores, food prep, while the game, stuff like that. So,
Right, because Saturday with Matt.
Saturday with Matt.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
that's
It
right,
seemed
dude.
packed there.
It was packed there, dude. Great time.
Yeah.
Games were crazy. Obviously, Bears. That was nuts,
I
dude.
heard you were kind of talking smack about me a little bit.
Yeah, I was a little bit, dude.
I
Yeah.
thought we were done with that.
talking smack. You were mushing it, dude.
But was I? We both went 2-1.
No, it was good. That was good. And Matt brought it up, if anything, dude.
But Matt was the originator,
That's right.
and he said it's over because of Schlittler. I know he
Yeah.
was talking to you
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that.
he was.
So I mean, where's the proof in the pudding?
Oh, dude, that's
But
so
dude,
funny.
if you say it. And speaking of but dudes, how about the Kev Deuce snafu in the text,
This
the cover
morning,
up?
yeah, dude.
That was so embarrassing.
not good at all, dude.
Talking about what happened to
wow,
double or
yeah,
nothing? Oh, wait, we went exactly the same thing,
dude,
Kev.
the double or nothing, dude.
And honestly, it's my bad on the Steelers because the Texans clearly all season, before the game even started, showed they were the better team. I just thought, home playoff game for the first time since 2017.
Right.
Rodgers kind of last run, and Texans outside. They hadn't won a road playoff game in franchise history. It just felt like it was setting up for that. And the first half was close, but that line, you want to talk about bad lines, dude, huh?
Oh,
I mean,
jeez,
wow.
dude.
That was
brutal,
bad.
brutal, absolutely brutal. Yeah, dude. Tough loss, obviously, but we'll see what happens.
But we'll get into all that. But it seems like we have 900 comments if we want to start there.
Yeah, dude, we definitely have a lot here. People are earning to chime in here. Matt_mate, who I think is Matt Bruh.
yeah,
but
Matt, bruh, good to have him here.
He says, "Oh, I'm early," and he says, "Howdy," and he goes, "So old man Rodgers is done now?" Question mark. I think still out, right, for debate.
Oh, you mean if he's gonna retire?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think maybe part of that he's saying like, oh, can he still even play
He doesn't
anyway?
know,
But I
dude.
just feel like, dude, it's the line. He would have looked a lot better if he had time. He didn't have a lot of time.
Oh my God,
so
no
I think,
time, dude.
I don't know about you, but and it seems like he's gonna retire. But if he didn't, I feel like he could go one more year. I don't know what your thoughts are with a good line. Like if there's no good line, like it's not even worth a try.
With
But
a good line, dude. That line, I'm not taking that bet, dude. That line
is
sucks,
terrible, dude.
I don't know, dude.
Really? You think it's no way? Like I'm saying, he has top 5 offensive line. You don't think he could play one more year?
I mean, maybe, but I mean, like, I don't know. Maybe it was because just the way Aikman was talking last night. But it's just with every play, he was like, "Man, if this was Rodgers 10 years ago,
Oh, right,
he
but
would've-
running to the
he would've done some
outside,
damage.
running to the outside, yep.
It would have been 10 yards, a new set of downs."
Instead of downs.
So I don't know, dude. But again, I mean, the passes were there. I mean, the passes were certainly there. We saw so many drops too from some receivers. But I don't know. Maybe, sure. I'm sure he would want to. Honestly, I think he is going to.
You really?
Yeah,
Just because he
dude.
doesn't want to go out like that.
The enigma,
but not in Pittsburgh. But then again, but then who's going to be the team?
Who's going to be the team? Who's going to be the quarterback?
Just trying to think, really though. I mean,
Back to the Jets.
Falcons.
Wow, Falcons would be.
That
interesting.
would be with
That interesting, yeah.
Bijan.
Raiders.
Just depends what coach. Raiders, no.
First overall pick. He has control. Whoever you want, Aaron. Get whoever you want.
Yeah, no, they're gonna take a receiver at 1. But yeah, there's not a ton. I mean, and this was rumored last year, but the Vikings.
Oh yeah, I could see that.
But I would think still very, very limited market for him, right?
Yeah, very, 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 very limited. But I feel like it's gonna be any team that needs like that 1 year quarterback, I guess.
Right,
Right,
would be.
But I feel like a lot of teams do have that.
No,
that scenario.
but it's just like when I'm watching him, Tony, it's like I don't look at him and say like, oh, he can't. You know what I mean? It's not like Phil Rivers dropping back to pass.
Right.
Like
Yeah,
he
he's throwing
throws
dimes.
a good ball. All the bad passes, for the most part, feels like it's because he has no time.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
You know, so be interesting to see what he ends up deciding to do.
Yeah, it will be. John Pollock, speaking of interesting, says, we are back, he says. And he says, hi to Matt Bry. He says, how is the morning going? Very good, John.
Yeah, good to have you here.
Glad you're here. John Pollock says yes, by the way, for Rodgers being done. Matt Bry says, I can't imagine another team having a need for him. He wasn't awful this year, but his tank is running on fumes, he believes. Kev Dew, speaking of running on fumes, says, let's go. Kev Bra, Matt Bra, saying what's up to each other. What's up? Kev Dew with the hashtag TCA. Kev Dew says they hit the flan. I guess the O-line he's talking about.
I think he's talking about himself when he thought we went 1 and 2 in the picks, right?
And then he says bougie crab rangoon. Crab was not necessarily bougie, I don't think. Dude,
Nah,
every Chinese restaurant has crab rangoon.
He's just high out of his mind.
Come on, dude. I bet Kev Dew would house some crab rangoon right now.
Yeah.
Imitation crab, dude.
Jersey raw. Jersey.
Ernie says, ear.
Ear.
And then Chief comes in there with the 9.
There he is.
Matt Bra says no raw onion. That's kind of sad to see, dude.
Yeah, I do. So what it is I love raw onion.
What it is.
But what I would say is though, and I don't know how you feel. I like caramelized better though.
I think there's a time and a place for each, honestly.
Okay, give me the time and the place. I'm just kind of curious what you mean.
No, I mean like I think it depends on my mood, basically. But I will say I don't typically put like caramelized onions in like a deli meat sandwich. That's more of a raw
No, I'm talking about a burger.
Oh yeah. But you asked me. You should just ask me. Give me the scenario when.
No, I thought we were talking burger though. That's the thing.
Specific burgers, dude?
Yeah. So if it's a burger, which one?
How about this, dude? If it's a burger, the one that I just had at Flipside, the classic burger, that's raw onion. If I get maybe like more of a like one with barbecue sauce, cheddar cheese, caramelized onions.
See, for me, and everyone's gonna outrage.
Yeah.
Barbecue sauce, mortal sin on a burger. No place for
Really,
it.
dude?
Yes.
You never had like a smokehouse burger with like smoked maplewood bacon and barbecue sauce?
I have, but every time I've thought, could they just do it without the barbecue sauce?
Wow, interesting. All right, dude.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And then Chief says, love the get up today. Barnesy.
Thank you, sir.
Matching, dude. The color coordination.
Yes.
And then Kevin says, you guys better figure out how you guys are going to win. These picks look like you're going to owe us golf and dinner. It's the same fucking record, Kev.
Yeah, no, but that's what I don't get. No, wouldn't you say, especially because I think, he has this like, delusional thought that he is like the best trash talker out there. I would say, I'm not kidding, I think he's the worst trash talker out there. I think he thinks just because he goes loud, raspy voice that means that he's right. And it's like, dude, what you're saying doesn't really make sense.
Chief here says, you want the best burger, he says. I got a spot in Jersey to take you.
Where, Chief? Where?
Yeah, I wonder where. Come on, like, you don't follow that up with like where? And then he says they have a good bread pudding as well. Ridiculous.
Bread pudding. Are you a bread pudding guy?
I wouldn't say I am, dude.
Really?
I've maybe had it twice in my life, honestly.
Your mother never just like wanted something different?
No, I don't think so. But I'd be open to it, I feel, right?
No,
I
I feel like it's good, but there's just so many better desserts. So it's like it's kind of very low on the pecking order.
I can't even tell you the last time I had bread pudding, dude.
Yeah, it's been a while for me.
Yeah.
I think it's good, but like I said, there's just a lot of stuff that's ahead of it in the
Wow,
pecking
there's the ice cream on top, though. That looks good, dude.
Where?
The ice cream on top. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot you don't have a monitor.
Well, where was this? What was this?
Oh, shit, dude. Bread pudding with ice cream on top. A la mode. Kev Dew says Taylor Ham hamburger, which is pretty interesting. I guess it's just like a hamburger with Taylor ham.
Taylor ham beat, dude.
Yeah, I wouldn't want ham on a
As Matt would say, beat, dude, beat. I don't know what it is, dude. I'm beat.
It belongs in the egg sandwich. That's really about it.
But how about just have bacon? Bacon's better.
That's true. Chief says, what up to Kev Do? And then says, I take my what up back after what Kev Do said because he said Taylor Ham. Chief says, yo, it's pork roll. Matt comes in here and says, yo, it's Taylor Ham. And then Chief says Taylor Ham is the name of the brand, which he is factually correct, by the way. And then Kev Do says Raiders are not the Jets to take wide receiver first pick. I guess a little facetiousness there. But I mean,
what are you talking about? Keyshawn back in the day?
I guess that's what he's talking about,
but,
right?
I mean, wasn't a bad pick. I'm trying to think. I think it was 1999. I have to say this: 1999 NFL draft. But the thing is, I think, or unless I'm thinking of, because there was like I think they took Kyle Brady like another time, and Warren Sapp was out there.
Okay.
But I just want to see what this is. Okay, that's not 99, so I wonder if it's 96.
96, dude. Jeez.
I know, right?
Well, while you're looking that up, Matt Matt Bruss says
96, by the way.
Wow.
So they did take Keyshawn 1. But it's like, I mean, you look at this draft. I mean, there was no was there no quarterback in the first round in 96? I believe so. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, no quarterback. So that year, yeah, Jets took Keyshawn. I mean, they could have had Simeon Rice, not a Hall of Famer yet, but should be. Jonathan Ogden is in the Hall of Fame, so they could have had him. Terry Glenn, Marvin Harrison. So, I mean, they did take Keyshawn over Marvin Harrison. So, I'll give him that. But what else we got?
We also have Matt Bruh says, yeah, caramelized onions for the win. And he says raw is ew, which I don't know, man. Try it again.
Raw onions are great.
Raw onions are delicious.
No, but I would always with burgers, like there was this place, Fuddruckers, and actually they used to have one at Foxwoods.
Yeah.
But down south, all the time, Myrtle Beach, we get them. And it's like that thing where you get your burger, but then you could go up to the topping bar. And my whole thing always, tomatoes, onions, like just piling, falling off the burger. That's how I would always do it.
Oh my God, mouth watering right now.
Yeah.
And then Kev says he doesn't eat seafood, which is kind of crazy. You should try seafood, dude. And then my mother says, hi, fellas. John Pollock also says no seafood for him also, which is kind of crazy.
I never understood that.
Yeah, me neither, dude. And I don't know, I don't know. I feel like obviously, actually, I don't know. I don't know why you wouldn't like seafood. Any seafood at all? Like crab rangoon is fire.
No, like I understand people are not liking cod, not liking salmon.
Yeah, like salmon. I can understand that. I'm not like, I don't really love lobster, but like,
right.
Like baked clams,
Dude, those baked clams at
cocktail?
Carmine's.
Oh my God.
Yeah, dude.
Zupa de mussels, dude. And then Chief says, bro, to, I'm assuming Brian here, because he says, you're wild. Rodeo burgers are fantastic.
No, it's too much. And I don't know. I just feel like with barbecue sauce, I'm thinking like a pulled pork sandwich. You know what I mean? It's not a burger.
Yeah, a burger. And then Ernie says, finally, we agree on food barns. I guess with the barbecue sauce. That's too bad, Ernie.
There we go. Because it's not the paella. I'm forgetting. Like, what's some of the stuff that they say? No, just with them with their accents. Los, like I don't know. I'm not saying the right dishes, but just the way they are.
I feel like you were on the right path there, though, right?
Los. I'm not saying it right though. I gotta take notes next time we're talking about this stuff.
I'm sure I'm sure they'll comment on one of their dishes that Ernie likes. Kev Dude loves raw onion. Not surprised there. And then my mother says, "Did I miss the food talk?" No, you're in it. Ernie says barbecue sauce is absolutely trash. Ernie, you've had some bad takes. I think that may be your worst take. And then Chief loved the raw onion. Raw red onion. Red onion is fire. And then Chief says you're effing trash. I'm not sure to who. Maybe I would assume Ernie, who said barbecue sauce is absolute trash. Yeah, that is trash. Absolute trash. Kev Du says Barnes puts A1 steak sauce on his burger. I don't know. I can't do the A1, dude.
No, I don't put A1 steak sauce on my burger.
Steak sauce in general, it's like I've never really been into that, dude.
I've told you this before. The only time I really enjoyed it was back in the day, the steak gorgonzola Alfredo at Olive Garden. Mortal Sin now. Back then, very good. And I would love to make that dish. I would love to make it homemade. I think that would be so good. Like just
really
fettuccine with gorgonzola, Alfredo, and then steak with the steak sauce on top. I mean, definitely would be good.
Oh, yeah. Dude, are you kidding me? I made some Alfredo on Sunday.
There he is.
Bow ties and Alfredo with like these chicken patties. It was very good. Ernie says, did I just hit with an ad? LMAO. Yeah, dude, we're fucking big timing you right now. He says, F you, Chief. Barbecue sauce is a cover for people who can't season correctly. I mean, that's just crazy talk. My mother says, I love bread pudding. Made it twice. The boys were a little younger. Wouldn't try it. Made it for my father sometimes. I can see my dad really into it. Chief says, see, my mother gets it. And Ernie comes in here and says, what's up to Fish Boy? Kev says, don't knock it till you try it. Not sure what he's talking about there. But come on, dude. The fish, dude. The fish. And then my mother says, out of the panettone cake. You ever have those?
Panettone.
That's like the fucking box cake.
It's not good, right?
No, I don't. No,
No, because it's not homemade.
no. Unless you get one home. I mean, people make them.
Yeah,
themselves.
but I'm saying I've barely ever had them. Maybe had it a little bit, but no, thank you.
And then my mother says red onion. My mother also loves red onion. The salad. Anytime she makes a salad, red onion in there, chopped up, so good. And then Matt Burr says, if we're on a date and you eat raw onion, no kiss for you, he says. Yuck. That's actually mad funny. I would hope, I don't know. That's probably a good rule of thumb, even if you don't like red onion. I mean, maybe just avoid the onions on the first date. Goon says, the Rangers lose. Thank you very much, dude. Chief says, I don't eat seafood either. What the fuck is this, dude?
Yeah, I don't.
What is going on with it? Is this like just their generation? Like,
I guess. And like I said, I understand not liking cod, not liking salmon, not liking trout. Okay, but you're telling me we'll put the lobster aside. Lobster's great, but I don't need to have this debate with you. But shrimp, crab, that stuff's good. Calamari.
honestly, dude, like some pan-fried shrimp with linguine and garlic and oil. Like, what are we talking about here, dude?
What are we doing?
I'm telling you right now, guys. Next time you're at a restaurant, first of all, you're in New Jersey, you're in New York. Like, you probably have access to some of the better fish restaurants in the entire country, dude.
Whole belly clams.
Are you kidding me, dude? Next time you're out, maybe at a nice like restaurant, they have halibut on the menu. Get the halibut. If your halibut's a good, like, light white fish you can start off with. Maybe they even have it oreganata. That would be ideal. Some halibut oreganata with a side of, like, some potato croquettes. Maybe some, like, sauteed broccoli or Brussels sprouts or something, dude.
Oh, dude, good Brussels sprouts.
That sounds so good right now, and then Chief says, if it's from the sea, it's not for me. John Pollock is all about the anti-fish movement thing. Goon Collector says, mayo and ketchup are better. Mayo and ketchup on a burger is better than barbecue sauce. I'll agree with that. But barbecue sauce is not, like, barbecue sauce is still delicious. I love barbecue sauce.
What would you say your ideal setting for the barbecue sauce is?
It's a good question. I mean, obviously the pulled pork smothered in barbecue sauce.
See, that's the thing. Barbecue restaurant, great. Give me all the sauces. Let's
ribs,
load it up.
The ribs,
Let's
dude.
load it up. But like, why do we need to put it on the burger?
Because I still think it's good on the burger.
Time and a place.
That could be a time. Also, chicken tenders, definitely would be one of my dipping sauces.
My thing there, but the honey mustard, how's it not better?
But see, like, again, like kind of like what you at fucking Fuddruckers. Like, I remember being in college, go to Linda's.
The sauces.
The 5-piece and fries.
With
you go to
Linda's.
The thing.
Okay, this is a place at Sacred Heart.
Yeah. Oh, Linda McMahon. This is, there's a dining hall named after Linda McMahon.
Okay. Yep.
You should go there. You should, obviously, that'd be like the drunk spot to go to because it's open until 2. And then you'd go there. There'd be like 100, like, dude, probably more than that. Line out the door, and then everyone's just like 5-piece and fries. 5-piece and fries. There's mad tenders going out the door. And then, you go to the sauce area. You have ranch, honey mustard, spicy mustard, ketchup, mayo, barbecue sauce. And you just have a great time there, dude. Every so often they have like sweet and sour sauce too. Sweet and sour sauce, I think, is a little underrated.
It's good.
My mother loves sweet and sour sauce from McDonald's. You should get that as a snack. The nuggets, dude.
The nuggets.
Kev, dude, is asking Ernie to call in. I don't know why.
Ernie to call in?
Yeah, I guess. Who knows? But Goon says, if you don't agree with mayo and ketchup on a burger is better, remember a chopped cheese is just a chopped burger, and the combo
you get the
goes
chopped
crazy on
cheese,
it,
but don't put the mayo. That's another thing. Mayo on a burger. Why? I know. Yes, I used to have the Big D from Dutch's.
No, you should get that.
But no need for the mayo.
No, you need the mayo.
No.
You know what actually really pisses me off? When places put mustard on burgers.
I mean, there you go.
What the fuck is that?
That's something that makes sense. Yeah, no mustard.
No mustard, dude. Absolutely not. Dude.
No mas.
No mas, dude. And then Ernie is agreeing with the mayo. Ketchup is solid. Also, Goon says you need a binder.
You
need maybe a binder to season.
A binder to season. That's interesting.
Can't just season without a binder. Barbecue sauce. Oh, a binder. Yes, that's what he means. A binder. Yes, I see what he's saying. Barbecue sauce is an amazing binder because you rub it on the meat and then you season so that it sticks to the barbecue sauce. It is binder, not a binder, Brian.
No, honestly, I was going to say this. I'm an alcoholic. Okay. Anyway, dude. No, what I was going to say is this is killing me because I'm trying to go on like this. And again, like, it's probably not going to be perfect. But like this, like 2-week kind of like, as we always talk about, that never happens type of thing. But did great yesterday. Just had your almonds protein bar, and then stopped at this Greek place in Norwalk.
Okay.
Dude, the lentil soup, unbelievable. Did your mom make lentil soup or no?
Maybe once or twice for my dad.
Okay,
Yeah.
but I'm telling you, really good. Matthew always been a big
of
advocate
course.
for the lentil soup, but
Of course.
that and then the bowl with the gyro chicken, the rice, like the hummus,
Oh,
the
it sounds so
tzatziki,
good, dude.
the onions, the cucumbers, the tomatoes. So had that yesterday. Gym, gonna do it again. So really need like a 2-week stretch because dude, the holidays just absolutely just took me out.
Yeah.
Like
Bogging
so
me down, dude.
so bad. Just need that feeling of like just keeping it light.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, dude. Yeah. And I'm sure all this talk is really helping you out.
Yeah, dude.
And then let's see. Ernie says he's not calling because he doesn't want to argue with Band-Aid bandits about seasonings and what tastes good. Ernie doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Kev Dude says Taylor ham on the burgers. That's what I meant, he says. I've never had that before. I'm sure it's fine, but I mean,
dude,
I don't want.
I don't want a burger with ham. Like I don't know.
I don't even like when they put bacon on the burgers.
No, and also I feel like these Jersey people are psychotic with the Taylor ham stuff. Like, what are you even like talking about? It's not good. How about that? Like, argue about something that actually tastes good. How about that?
I think it's okay, dude.
It's not great. It's not. It's Gordon and Larry.
I would prefer sausage. And then Goose
And bacon or no?
Oh, you mean bacon over Taylor ham?
Yeah.
If I'm cooking the bacon, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cook it all you want.
I will. I'll fucking cook it, dude. Goose says, I don't trust people who don't eat at least one type of seafood. Lobster, shrimp, any type of fish, calamari, he says.
Dude, yeah, how do you not like
there's
calamari?
so much stuff, dude.
Come on.
Calamari.
Right or no?
Oysters even. I can't do oysters.
No, I can't do raw oysters. No.
Oh, I've never had like a fried oyster or anything like that.
Yeah, I feel like that's
I can do
better.
that, dude. Ernie says facts. Good. I don't know what he means by that. Goon says at Kev Do. Oh wow, you smell of Jersey with the Taylor ham. That's mad funny. And then my mother, again, going with the seafood, solo reganata is good, or just a fried filet. You got to try at least something.
Just give me something.
And then she says, I was a chef for 20 years. You think I never tried it? I tried it every way you can imagine. I don't like seafood. I taste the fish no matter what you do to it. Yeah, no, I guess, listen, yeah, whatever, dude. You're a fucking child. I don't know what you want for me. And then Kev Dude pointing to Chief's comment, agreeing the seafood Jersey till I die, goon, Kev Dude says. That's crazy. And then he specifies North Jersey. And then, wow, Matt Brett says, get the fuck out with honey mustard for nuggets, he says. Barbecue sauce or go home. I don't discriminate with the sauces, especially for nuggets and tenders.
But
like,
I do. I don't know how you don't like honey mustard, to be honest.
the honey mustard is delicious, dude. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good. And my mother says, wow, look at my mom. She says, I never heard of a chef that didn't like fish. And then Goose says you defend mustard but not mayo. I don't know who he's talking about. And then my mother says New York blows all you away. And then Kevin says mustard is the best binder. John Pollock, jealous of your mustache, Tony. This is hi to Brian. Thank you.
Hello.
And then Goon says I can cosplay as Don Mattingly for Halloween.
You could.
I could, but I won't.
Wow. Okay.
Maybe when he managed the Marlins.
When you manage the Marlins.
And then my mother says, I love lentils, but my boys, that's me, wouldn't eat it. Make it for my father. And then Goon also says, and then the Jersey people like to argue that Taylor ham, egg, and cheese sandwich is better than bacon, egg, and cheese. New Jerseyans are psychopaths.
No, I agree. I think they're psychotic about it. It's just not good. And that's why Kev Do, when first of all, he's so, and that's why he thinks the pizza's good. Dude, sucks. So like I don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, and then Ernie's trying to come in here with the steak, egg, and cheese. I don't know how you feel about that, Brian.
Steak,
egg, and cheese.
Oh, steak, egg, and cheese.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, wait, you know what was at Matthew Staple in college? Steak and eggs, dude.
Steak and eggs, I feel like is better.
So I'm gonna go to the gym, but steak and eggs, dude. Pumped.
Like that sounds sick. Yeah.
Yeah. What's sick?
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like on a sandwich, I can't really do that. I don't know. John Pollock's getting a good laugh out of this. Oh my God, Goon, give it a rest, dude. And then my mother does not like Taylor ham, and she says it's not even ham. I mean, it is processed meat. That's what they say, but isn't everything nowadays?
No. Not everything.
Bacon's processed meat.
Yeah, but at least it's good.
Sausage is processed.
You get it
meat
without
too.
the nitrates.
Can you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
I don't know. I
Stanford?
forgot what the name. No, it's Stop. I forgot the brand. Whatever. I mean, we're just gonna talk about food all day. I mean, Jesus,
it seems
Jesus.
like everyone's talking
you
about
guys,
it,
like,
dude.
does anybody like sports anymore, or is it all food? Is it all food?
I don't know. And then Ernie says spam is better than Taylor ham. Ernie, they're the fucking same thing.
No. That's it. We're done with the food. I'm not hungry anymore after the spam was brought up.
That's right, I forgot
But
you couldn't
let's
handle spam
switch
and eggs.
gears and go to the world of the National Football League.
Spam.
This kid is special, man. This. You didn't even think to do that.
Gonna run for it, he got it, and there he goes. Oh, the play of the year in the NFL. Throws intercepted by Surtain. Nobody's gonna catch him. Jones to the end zone, touchdown. Quincy Williams leveling Murray. There he goes. Jamar Chase. Not yet. Touchdown Bengals. Stafford, Williams. What a hit by Buda Baker. Buda Baker just saved a touchdown.
So today's NFL segment is brought to you by Velvet Llama, premium canned cocktails crafted by NYC bartenders with a playful spirit. Enjoy their award-winning espresso martini with Italian espresso and chocolate notes, the crisp Moscow Mule with Nigerian ginger, or the spicy margarita with organic agave and jalapeno. These ready-to-drink treats are made with the finest ingredients. Grab yours at velvetlama.com and ride the smooth wave with Velvet Llama.
Wow.
And I see the comments still pouring in. I mean, unbelievable.
Yes. We do have some football-related ones, though.
Yeah.
It looks like, although Goon says the Steelers got slaughtered, he says. It was a little closer than the score, I feel like.
Well, at half, it
portrayed,
was
but-
7-6.
Yeah, it was crazy.
But the line, like I said, to me, it was all on the Steelers' offensive line. There were some embarrassing plays. I think it was the right tackle ducking the defender.
Yeah.
And it just felt like every time Rodgers had to throw it behind the line of scrimmage
Mm-hmm.
or didn't even get the pass off because the pressure was in his face.
Yeah, absolutely. How about Jay Bird saying, I hit a 6-leg money line parlay for the playoffs this weekend. I actually knew some people who took that same, like, did the whole, like, money line won, like, all 6 games.
LaGreca, I think, went 6-0 for the ESPN picks. I heard him talking about it yesterday.
Very impressive stuff,
Yeah.
dude.
But then he wanted to hedge. He's like, oh, I'm not going to go 6-0 so you bet on the Steelers. No.
Tough, dude, tough. And then, let's see. I mean, the rest is kind of, I don't know if you want us to talk about food. I mean,
No, we're good with the food. Corned beef is great, though. I love a good Reuben.
corned beef
Kev.
and cabbage is awesome, by the
No,
way.
but that
Like, I don't know
Reuben,
what the
I
hell
had
it
at
is.
Jack Dempsey's.
Oh, yeah.
You should have
dude.
gotten that. I forgot what you got, but you were a little tight.
I got a burger, I think.
Was it a
I
burger?
got the smash burger, I thought.
Oh, but you were tight.
No. I got the fucking chicken wrap,
Yeah,
dude.
tight.
That was
But
the
I'm
last
telling
time
you,
chicken
Reuben
wrap,
and French
dude.
onion. You have
Reuben
to
and
get it
French
next
onion.
time.
Honestly,
Next
dude,
time. With only surf sides. and
Only
water.
surf sides.
Yes.
Ice cream sundae, though, at the end.
Yeah, we'll allow it.
Come on, dude.
No, but honestly, the salted caramel cheesecake was good. But your mother's
Ice cream sundae, though.
Ice cream
dude.
sundae, great.
With the fudge, dude, the fudge was,
Yeah.
oh my
We'll
God, dude.
Get that as well. Split
Get both.
both. Split both.
Wow.
Or no, each get a sundae.
Each get
And then your Jerry shot. And I did see Matt a little ways up, and that's Matt Mate that is saying, also, what in tarnation is going on with the Yankees? Tri-season incoming.
Wow.
And there's a lot to talk about that, but we're going to wait. But just a little tease here, and I know Matthew Gabriel's in here as well. Yankees are going to be just fine. Obviously, yes. If it was up to me, would this offseason go the way it's gone? No. But like I said, we'll get into that in a second. Matthew also says, come on now. Pollock says he wasn't watching football last night.
Why?
And I don't know. And then your mother says, how about the Giants didn't watch this weekend? Maddie, why do you think she's saying, what about the Giants?
I think, like, what are they up to? Like, what are they, are they, like,
Harbaugh.
the
Seems like he's going to
call,
go there.
The visit.
The
dinner.
Maras.
Apparently went well.
They probably went to Luger's, so it'll be nice to go there when Kevin, Josh are treating us.
They did? Really?
I don't know. Anyway, Tony, to the football, finally.
Yes.
Actual football on the field. First game on Saturday, Rams 34-31 over Panthers. We're up 14-0 in this one. Really let the Panthers hang around. I was surprised by that. That's why I sent the supposed mush text to Josh and Kev after they were up 14-0.
Come on.
Well, it seemed like they were going to blow them out. But I think what it is and you tell me here, But I don't think it's that the Rams have some terrible defense. I mean, Jared Verse is unbelievable, not to mention some of the other guys they have on defense. But it seems like just the Panthers were just a bad matchup for them this year. You know, I think that's more of it. But at the end of the day, a win is a win. I mean, and offensively, Tony, they did a great job. You know, Stafford 3 touchdowns, 304 yards, only sacked once. They ran for 116 yards on the ground, and Puka Nacua all over the field, 10 for 111 and a touchdown. So I think Dave Canales deserves a lot of credit. Panthers on the brink of making the divisional round, despite going 8-9, but beat the Rams in the regular season. Took them toe-to-toe here. Stafford, you know, that 2-minute drill at the end of the game to win it.
Bryce Young with the pick.
Bryce Young with the pick at the end. But what were your thoughts here?
I mean, pretty much what you said. I mean, the Rams, you know, obviously, yes, the game was closer than we thought, but I mean, not for nothing. I feel like leading up to this game, there was a lot of chat about the Panthers at home. You never know. And we've known some of the upsets they've pulled already this season. One of them against the Rams, right? So it's like, it seemed like, you know, it was going to be a close game, but I mean, I feel like this was exactly kind of how we somewhat drew it up, you know? Even though the Rams were favored by a lot, right? Wasn't it?
10.5.
10.5. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. I feel like the Rams are really good. They're going to move on. I mean, I think, you know, Williams and Corum also were a pretty solid tandem as well.
They love Corum.
They really do love Corum.
I almost feel like they're going to, like, get rid of Kyron Williams and just go with Corum.
Really?
I don't know. A vulture all season. Yeah. No, I mean, obviously he's smart to keep both, but I don't know the contractual situation. But I think Corum is only, I think this was only his second year, I believe. And I think they did give Williams an extension. So, I mean, obviously that is a good tandem. And the whole idea, you know, is to keep, you know, keep both of them fresh.
Oh, yeah.
So, but I mean, so moving forward though here, and yes, this was his second year in the NFL. Moving forward here though, I mean, like, you know, the Rams going to Chicago. I mean, any concern there that, you know, they're going to let Caleb Williams drive down the field?
I mean, yeah, probably, I suppose. But I feel like it's going to be a shootout. I mean, the Rams are going to do exactly that as well. So,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah. No. I mean, I like the Rams in the game, but just a lot of people were talking about, oh, this is concerning. But like I said, it feels like a matchup thing.
I mean, I don't know. Am I crazy, or like I feel like a lot of the Rams' playoff victories in general
have been close
and high scoring? I feel right.
Yeah, high scoring.
And I think, you know, against Detroit,
you know, against the Eagles last year, it was one.
That's right,
driving down the field. So, you know, I think it would be nice, in theory, if they didn't have to drive down the field to win the game every time.
Right.
But if you do, you win. I mean, that's what makes McVay great. So we'll see what they look like against the Bears.
He was jacked up, McVay.
Oh yeah, McVay jacked up. And like I said, good job with Canales and the Panthers this year. You would think they'll keep Bryce Young. I'm still not sold on him. No. But maybe you improve the team around him more. Who knows?
Jay Bird tight about Dowdle. So he went mute into the season.
But see, that's one thing. And he's a free agent. He signed a 1-year deal there.
Interesting.
I think they blew it with Dowdle because he was going nuts. When you give Rigo Dowdle more carries, he plays better. And I feel like they took away his carries. I understand Chuba Hubbard, you know, a team captain, whatever. I think Dowdle's clearly the better back, but I think he's gone. Honestly, he's probably going to leave. You know, be interested to see where he goes. Maybe he goes to Kansas City. I think that would be a good fit.
That'd be a great fit, dude. Only had 5 touches in the game, by the way.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Carries.
You know what else was ridiculous? Packers 21-3.
Yikes.
You know, losing to the Bears here. Caleb Williams, the fourth quarter magic, that throw on 4th down. What did you think about this one?
I thought this was, I guess you could say, the most exhilarating game. I don't know, maybe just because we were at the bar, I was having a good time. Who knows? I had a few Guinness, dude.
What would you say the count on Saturday night was?
I don't think it was anything that crazy.
Mid-teens?
No, I don't know. I had like. Because I had a few, Velvet Llamas during Binge Buddies.
Oh, okay.
I think I had like 4 of those.
But it was probably a 12, a 13, probably give or take.
Give
right?
or take, yes. Yeah. I say give or take, dude.
Okay.
But
I heard sauna the next morning. Sweat it out.
Oh yeah. That's right. Yeah, I forgot. I went to the mat at the sauna, dude. Classic Sunday, dude.
Dude, nothing like the sauna. Have you been going in the sauna? I don't remember you talking. Okay.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
How often would you say you go a week?
To the sauna?
Yeah.
Or at least to the gym anyway. Probably, I don't know, maybe 3-4 times a week.
Oh, nice.
let's say.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that's like on non-run days, or you do it both in the same day? Or?
No, yeah, non-run days. It'll be
Non-run
non-run
days.
day, dude. Yeah.
Dude, the sauna, like every time I get into the gym, I always just
so
think,
sick.
oh, wouldn't it be just so nice just to go right into the sauna and that's
Yeah,
it?
dude.
Like no workout.
You know what I've noticed too? I feel like because I feel like less and less people because I don't know. I go into the sauna with like my hoodie and my sweatpants.
Okay.
On, like my
Okay.
full
Everybody
skin,
else,
dude. Everyone else is like in their
shirt
underwear and
off.
shit.
Yeah, I mean the underwear. Like okay, the towel wrap.
The
No,
towel
you have
wrap,
to do the
dude.
towel wrap.
The towel wrap. Like
The
maybe
shaving. Have they done this?
no, absolutely not.
But
dude.
I don't understand that.
I don't know either, dude.
Like how disgusting.
disgusting
that
it is, dude. Yeah. I hope they clean that sauna like thoroughly.
No, and also tight too. LA Fitness, terrible sauna management. I know.
Really?
It seems like the Edge always. What's the temperature there? It's like 185.
Yeah, I would say around there, maybe kitchen 190.
So sauna in Stanford, like 240, like just ridiculously
Wild.
hot. And then I go to Stratford yesterday because I went during the day because I had a little bit of a gap
Interesting.
before a later appointment, and it's like probably 140. It's like, can we just get like 200? I think 200 is perfect, honestly.
Yeah, it's great. I have no qualms.
Because 185, how long you staying there for?
I guess it depends on the day, how much time I have at the end of the workout, but could be anywhere between 10 and 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I like to do.
Yeah.
But phone in or phone out?
Phone in.
Ever concern the overheating?
No, yeah, that's a concern, but like,
Yeah.
what's the alternative?
I always just go backpack outside, earpods in, listen to either music or like ESPN.
Oh, so you
New
put
York.
like outside the door of
Yeah,
the sauna?
so this way it doesn't
Interesting,
overheat, and I'm
dude.
still listening. And
Yeah.
I'm not looking, but it's like, dude, listening to a radio show in there. I mean, it goes by pretty quick.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
All yesterday, I heard Steve Young with Michael K. I mean, that was
nice,
good.
dude.
It was good.
Yeah,
It kind of
very
went by
good.
quick.
It was good.
But are the Bears good, or did the Packers choke?
I mean, I guess maybe a little bit of both, right? I mean, I don't think. Listen, at this point, you can't say the Bears aren't good. You know, obviously the great season,
Fourth quarter
Williams,
magic.
Bishop.
But is
yeah,
that sustainable?
dude. I think it is.
Against
It may be tough, but again, we talk about McVay, we talk about the Rams, and the fact that they have to drive down the field in the fourth quarter to win games. So it's kind of like it seems like it could go either way at that point. So yeah, dude, a huge impressive win. What was it? 21-3?
21-3 at half?
21-3 at half.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, the Packers definitely choked. I mean, their defense started to roll over, and obviously you tipped your hat a little bit to Ben Johnson and what he did, offensively in terms of schemes, and obviously Williams coming up huge. But yeah, dude, I think that was. I mean, how do you not chalk it up to the Packers choking, right? I mean, it was their game to lose at that point.
The defense, though, I mean, you look at the numbers. Jordan Love couldn't have played any better.
Right.
24 of 46, 323, 4 touchdowns, no pick, only sacked once, 80.3 quarterback rating. Caleb
great.
Williams, 36.9, but he moves on. That's kind of interesting. So I feel like it came down to the defense. It came down to not having, Micah Parsons. Obviously, that was a huge loss. So you think about rebuilding the defense, and despite, I mean, I do think like Matthew Golden, he had a touchdown in this one. He's pretty good. So is Dobbs, but in like Watson. But I don't know. To me, it feels like why not bring in somebody bigger? Maybe keep that core of guys, but bring in really a true number one. I mean, what do you think about their thought process moving forward of like, oh, we're not going to have a true number one and we're just going to spread it out? I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's flawed in the playoffs.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like it's something to poke a hole at least, I suppose. I mean, I know they had a lot of high hopes for Golden, Jaden Reed as well too. What is this? Jaden Reed's like third year? How many years is he in the league?
I'll have to look that up. I know Golden's a rookie.
Yeah, Golden's a rookie.
Reed was 23 drafted, so 24, 25. It's the second year.
I think maybe they were hoping that they would be more of factors in terms of the game here. But I mean, also I feel like over the course of the season too, I feel like Golden was out, and so was Reed. I think they were both injured at
and
some
Watson.
point. So, that's right. Yeah, Christian Watson too. So, I feel like at least adding some more depth to this. Listen, you want to draft another receiver, go for it. But yeah, maybe bring in. What's DK's Metcalf deal with Steelers?
He just signed an extension, but George Pickens, free agent, but Dallas likely to tag.
Yeah, I would, right?
Yeah.
If you were Dallas. So, I don't know. It should be interesting to see who's
AJ
available.
Brown, Packers.
Yeah?
Or you think Team Cancer? Excuse me. Wow. That was unexpected.
I think, I mean, if you're the Packers and you're like, oh, we want to share some ball here, like.
But I don't know AJ Brown. I mean, I feel like AJ Brown needs to go to the Chiefs. I think Andy Reid can get him. I mean, he dealt with Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
Right or no? of managing him.
I mean, I guess Tyreek Hill did say good things about Reed, right?
Yeah.
So, sure.
I think that could work.
Try
I'm
it.
sure you just don't want to see it because the Chiefs would be too good. But
Well, no, but it's just AJ Brown. I feel like he's just like kind of a prick. It
no,
seems,
he is.
right?
He
Like-
is. You're right. You're right. Take out your book on the sideline. So that would be my thought on how to, improve the Packers. There were some questions about LaFleur, but supposedly they're working on a contract extension. Has 1 year left, so it doesn't feel like he's going anywhere. But yeah, I mean, kudos to Ben Johnson. What he's done, this remarkable turnaround from a 4-win team last year, that long losing streak, all of that, losing on that Hail Mary play. And Caleb Williams, what he's done in the fourth quarter has been unbelievable. But it just feels like, as you move on in the playoffs, you play better teams. You can't just bury yourself and expect to come back every time. So that's one thing I think they have to be careful about. What did you make of the whole, tight exchange there? LaFleur and Johnson, really not even a handshake. And then, fuck the Packers.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's blowing that up. I think it's good. I was telling JD, it's like, not everybody has to sing Kumbaya.
No, yeah, which is fine. Yeah, I mean, you can have a rivalry where you two like hate each other. That's fine. And apparently, they've had exchanges like this before.
Yes.
So
I think it's great.
Yeah, why not?
We need more of that. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just so annoyed of that everybody needs to be best friends in sports. Like,
Yeah, absolutely not,
It doesn't need to be like that.
No, like
and I can't wait to see moving forward because I mean these teams obviously play twice a year in the regular season. Who knows? Maybe they'll play in the playoffs again. But it becomes must watch TV.
Yeah, no, I think so. I think it's great for the sport, and again, like I mean, that's also perfectly natural between two competitors.
Yeah.
Like,
No, but there's that
so
there's that
weird.
kumbaya push. I'm telling you, that's not good.
Bullshit.
It's not good.
bullshit, dude.
And before we get to Sunday, that was Saturday. A couple things here. So John Pollock saying, seeing your former quarterback of your favorite team doing good, and he has a very good chance of winning his second Super Bowl. It's hard to watch, and then seeing the Bears in the playoffs makes you feel sick. Obviously, referring to Stafford, and obviously, understandably so. And I'm sure too, he can't have really any animosity towards Stafford because he gave his all. When he was in Detroit, and it was just he needed a change. Obviously, it hurt that right away he wins the Super Bowl, but obviously that trade worked out with Goff. He's done well. Obviously, they haven't go over the hump, but it seems like the pieces are there. And then Matt also says, I prefer the steam room over the sauna. Any preference for you there, Tony? I mean, there's no steam room for me to go to. I've been on vacation, like in a spa before. I think it's good. You've never done it?
Never been.
I think it's cool. I like it just because it's like I never do it, so it's something different.
So like, what's the deal? It's just like foggy as fuck.
Yeah, so foggy. But then you have a lot of them have the spray, so you can spray the water on you and stuff.
Was that like cold water or like?
Yeah, I guess it is cold water. Yeah.
Interesting.
But yeah, it's interesting. I don't know if I really have a preference, like I said, because I don't go to it much.
Is it the same like type of heat? Like what's?
I guess the sauna is more dry. This is more moist.
Interesting.
I think it's a good mix. I wouldn't really say I have one over there. I guess I'm just in the sauna more, so I'm more used to it.
Yeah.
Whoa, big burp. Yeah, that was my mistake there. And then Chief says Packers won't be using a first round pick to get a wide receiver this year. LOL. Obviously going to Dallas. But like I said, I think maybe trade, free agency. We'll see. And on to Sunday. First two games were great.
Great.
The Bills, the 2-minute drive at the end of the game down the field, the Lawrence pick at the end.
Yeah, it was bad.
Josh Allen and the Bills.
That's right.
Survive here. The 6 seed upsetting the 3 on the road. I thought this game, had a little bit of everything, and I just thought it was awesome. And I feel like this really sets up for the Bills, who are a flawed team. Their defense isn't great. Would they give up 154 yards on the ground? But they did sack Trevor Lawrence once and had 2 picks. That was big. But I really think this sets up for a potential upset in Denver next week, just because simply you have Josh Allen. He had the 3 total touchdowns, 2 on the ground, 1 through the air. It just feels like when you have Josh Allen, you could win any game. And it just feels like Denver, that offense. Denver's had a great year. There's no doubt about it. But I'm really fascinated to see how that game's going to play out.
Yeah, no, me too. I mean, obviously at this point, we're getting more competitive, better matchups and stuff like that, especially with Buffalo. Though I think Gabe Davis is out, I think, right?
Gabe Davis, torn ACL.
Torn ACL. And I think they lost someone else too. So it should be interesting to see because you talk about a team that doesn't really have like a ton of targets. I mean, geez.
Brandon Cooks, though, how about that
Cooks,
catch he
yeah,
had?
yeah,
at
that
the
was
end of the
very
game?
phenomenal.
Very underrated signing by them.
Yeah, no,
Pick
for
up.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, tough loss for Jacksonville, I suppose. But I don't know, man. I mean, I feel like Bills, like, it just seems that they're like flying by the skin of their teeth right now.
But it felt
Doesn't
the
it?
reason I just say that I feel good about them beating Denver is because I feel like Denver did that all season. Plus that bye week,
Right.
we've seen teams not necessarily come out quick.
Yeah, especially younger
off that
quarterback
bye.
too, like coming
Yeah.
off of that bye week. I mean, it is somewhat of a mental hurdle almost at that point. But again, I mean, you would imagine, Peyton is calming him down and getting him, mentally prepared for this game. I mean, that guy's gonna, plan a lot, around Josh Allen. So I think it makes for a great matchup. I don't know who are the lines out for next week.
Oh yeah, all the lines are out. I haven't even looked at them though.
Neither have
And
I.
I think last year the Bills beat the Broncos in Buffalo 30-6.
Denver's
which is
minus
interesting.
1.5 right now.
Denver minus 1.5.
I don't know, man.
But yeah, so I mean, in Shakir, 12 catches. He was finding him all day. They couldn't get much going on the ground with Cook, and you could argue, oh well, Denver. I mean, that's gonna be tough to run too. But I think it's just very week to week with that, and all it takes is a couple holes to hit. And James Cook is clearly one of the best running backs in the league, so I think that'll be key. Can they run the ball against Denver? And I think it's a perfect matchup for them too because Denver doesn't exactly have a high octane offense.
They do not. They do not at all.
So a disappointing end to what was a remarkable turnaround for Jacksonville.
It was.
And it seems like it was a rocky start in terms of Lawrence and Cohen, but it seemed like by year's end they really got on the same page, and I think there's a lot to like moving forward. Of course, you're just gonna be measured by postseason success, and Trevor Lawrence hasn't had that in his, I think, 6 years in the NFL so far. So it'll be interesting to see what type of moves they make in the offseason. Maybe they get some more help at receiver. I mean, I feel like Brian Thomas disappointing this year. Parker Washington, had a good year.
Yeah.
They did make that trade for Myers, and I think gave him an extension. So maybe they add a receiver. Maybe they get rid of Thomas. Who knows? What did you make? Because it was a big theme yesterday. The veteran reporter there in Jacksonville, telling Liam Cohen what a good job he did this year. Michael Kay was going nuts about it.
Oh, wait, really? What did he
calling
say?
out McAfee, which was nuts too. I'd be interested to see
Wait, call Pat McAfee?
Yeah, because McAfee pushed back saying that's a good thing and all writers hate sports and just defending it. Michael Kay was like, well, listen, there's a limited time to ask questions. This lady doesn't ask a question, takes up 30 seconds. It just wasn't the time and the place for it, but just rambling on. I was listening to this literally on the elliptical, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you could argue either way. I was listening a little bit to Dan Patrick actually talk about this. I'm kind of surprised how much of a story it became. But obviously, especially, with sports broadcasters and sports journalists, obviously they talk about this because, the debate. I mean, obviously you talk about even just ethically, you're supposed to be, I forget who she was a writer for.
Jacksonville Sun.
Yeah, it was some paper, obviously, but it wasn't. Obviously, it wasn't the team. It wasn't for the website or something. It was for another news outlet. So I don't know. Dan Patrick was talking about the ethical side of it, just how you're supposed to be a non-biased reporter, just reporting the news. That's it, dude. And if you want to look at it like that, I mean, Michael Kay and Dan Patrick are right. I mean, there is a time and a place for the barbecue sauce,
Right.
And it seems like that in the post-game conference isn't really one of them. Although I will say, it was nice what she said. And even to your point, to what you said before, where, Jacksonville came out this season looking really piss poor, and turned the season around. And like you said, looks like that they're a team, an organization that has a lot of future with the guys they have. So, I mean, obviously, this reporter decided to give praise to that, which is fine, especially in a world where I feel like there is often altercations between coaches, players, and the media, and sometimes the media is looked at negatively. I can see what Pat McAfee's saying, whereas this is, a good thing, but also, I mean, I don't think it really belongs in the newsroom necessarily,
Yeah, no, I'm right with you there. Again, yeah, does it deserve an hour, which basically was what Michael K spent on it yesterday? Probably not. And I am interested to see if McAfee is gonna like fire back. Michael K. I'm sure you can picture him talking like this too, saying like, "Oh no, like, and believe me, I'm not like attacking Pat McAfee. I know that's a war. I'm not gonna win." And all this shit. But yeah, I just think it's like kind of getting away from what it's supposed to be. Post-game press conference, though. I mean, just ask questions about the game. Like that's the thing. I do agree with him. It didn't deserve the press that it got, but you could just say that on the side. It doesn't need to be in the press conference room.
No, totally. Or at least just keep it super tight then. Like, congrats on a great season.
Right, exactly. And then maybe ask a question. I don't know. A couple more from Matt here. He says, I feel like the steam room makes my skin feel better afterwards, like you sweat more out.
Interesting.
So, have to give that a try. And then he says, the reporter lady was awful. Her glazing could have been an email. Yeah, I agree. So that was kind of interesting. Second game of Sunday, we saw the Niners again, fourth quarter, drive down the field. They beat the Eagles 23-19. Jake Elliott with, I believe, 2 missed extra points and a field goal. Is that right? Or
I know it was just extra points.
Or it might have just. Let me take a look at that. But either way, I mean, obviously they end up losing by 4. He just missed one extra point, but it was a big one. Because at the end of the game, that's what it was. That they could have kicked that field goal. They were driving down the field all the way down to the San Francisco 20. Couldn't get the drive finished. AJ Brown with that huge drop, had 2 drops in this game.
Dude.
After the whole thing with Sirianni on the sideline.
Oh my God.
And it was interesting. You kind of heard both sides of that. A lot of people talking about the immaturity of AJ Brown, but then everyone talking about how Sirianni yelling in his face, that's not what you're supposed to do publicly.
Fuck that.
Clearly,
fuck that, dude.
As the season has went on, we've seen that the Eagles are a mess. They haven't figured out those locker room issues. Supposedly, the offensive coordinator is gone or going to be gone. And there's been some questions about Sirianni. You would think, just given the Super Bowl last year and the Super Bowl appearance in the other year with the Eagles, that he would be safe. But there's a lot of cleaning up to do. AJ Brown has a big cap number, so it's not like you could really release him. I think it would be a post-June 1 trade. He would have the smallest cap hit there. But I think it's clear that he can't be on this team anymore.
Oh, yeah, obviously, dude. I mean, listen, those drop passes. And honestly, like, whoever says that Sirianni can't yell at his player, like what are you even talking about, I feel like? I understand, I guess, maybe where you're coming from, where it's like you don't want to publicly protect your player, yada, yada. What about Steve Young?
Can't do that.
Steve Young said that?
Yeah, that'll backfire. You don't want to do that.
That's ridiculous. I don't know, Jimmy. You're
right in his face, though.
Yeah, right. You're the fucking coach, dude. Like, I mean, listen. I mean, I know this is.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it goes back to like the soft stuff. So,
yeah, dude. Like, don't be fucking soft. And you're a player who's been bitching and moaning publicly about privately about not getting the right amount of receptions or whatever.
Yeah.
And then in one of the bigger games this season, the biggest game you've had this season, the playoffs, you're dropping big passes in a big moment. Like, you're gonna fucking yelled at. You're gonna fucking bench, dude. Like, oh no, you can't yell at him. Get the fuck out of here. Like, whoever said that, like I don't know, like, I know it's like Pee Wee football, but like when you play Pee Wee football, like you fuck up, like I would get yelled at.
Right.
But that's it, dude.
Right.
And then I don't do it again.
And I'm not sure what he's saying here, but Matt says, "Heckaroni, I'm out of string cheese." What do you think he meant there? I'm sure he'll explain.
Yeah, I have no idea.
But yeah, the Eagles are the mess. I would say one of the bigger messes post Super Bowl victory I've ever seen. I guess technically, I think the Rams went 5-11 following their Super Bowl, if I'm not mistaken. I almost want to look that up. But just in terms of just like problems in the locker room, and I guess these problems have been there even last year during a Super Bowl season. And I just want to see here. So Super Bowl champs, yes. So it was a 5-12 year after, and that was because Stafford got hurt, all of that. But yeah, one of the worst follow-up seasons we've seen. So you'd think a lot of staff changes, and then probably an AJ Brown trade, and I think that will go a long way. And people have mentioned, maybe they want to move on from Hurts. I mean, I don't think they're gonna end up doing that, right?
Who are you going to replace him with?
Well,
Like,
I mean, yeah, that's the whole thing. I don't know. And the thing is too, you really think about this. Really good quarterbacks typically in their prime, especially, like, don't come available. I mean, very few. I mean, I feel like Matthew Stafford is a rare example. Obviously, Rodgers, Peyton Manning, well into their careers. Post 35.
Wilson.
Same thing with Wilson. So I don't know. I think he stays, and I just think they bring in a quality offensive coordinator, and Fangio might be on the chopping block, the defensive coordinator as well. And then, I mean, we spent all this time talking about the Eagles, the team that actually won the game, the Niners, bouncing back after a disappointing result last Saturday, losing 13-3 to lose the number 1 seed there. I mean, just what a job Kyle Shanahan has done all season. The list of injuries is ridiculous. Even the defense with Robert Saleh being down Warner and Bosa, to just be able to hold them under 20. And I know they've had their issues, but I just think it's a job well done. The Juwan Jennings touchdown pass was great.
Sick.
And then they have another injury with George Kittle.
Yeah.
But if there's any team that could, kind of just take that blow and not let it affect them, it's the Niners.
Yeah, I know George Kittle's a very dynamic player. He's a good blocker just to have that presence on the field. But I mean, 1 reception for 6 yards, and then he got injured. So it's like clear they got the job done without him.
Juszczyk really stepped in, 4 for 49.
Sick, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to see that, and that is like, again, like seeing that's been just the theme of the Niners all season long. Is just like players stepping up, Shanahan, able to get the best out of anyone he puts in the field. And obviously Christian McCaffrey taking things in his own hands for a few times, and
2 receiving touchdowns.
I know you don't.
I think, is it 5 or 6 straight games of 100 scrimmage yards in the playoffs? Almost a record.
Oh yeah, wow.
I'm gonna actually look that up. Oh,
dude.
sorry, but you were gonna say something else?
No, yeah. To your point with Rob Saleh and the defense, I mean, they're outstanding.
Yeah.
Dude. Like actually, like forcing 3 and outs in big spots in the fourth quarter. It's like those are moments that are you see all the boys jacked up. You see Saleh jacked up on the sideline too.
The old Saleh,
the old
pre-Jet
Saleh. No, really, dude. I mean, you can tell like the impact he has had on that defense. I mean, they fucking love him.
Yeah. No, and they're talking head coaching job. I just feel like be careful though. You know what I mean? He's at the pinnacle right now. There's interest, but don't go and take the Raider job. Maybe.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. But what do you I just listen, I know, I have a different perspective being, we went through it in New York and maybe it wasn't his fault. But I think he should sit out this coaching cycle.
I think so too.
Because you just go to Tennessee or something. I don't know.
I mean, I understand, but I don't know. Like you got a good thing going on right now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, let the good times roll.
Yeah, dude. Like, why are you trying to mess it up right now?
Because you'll definitely, I mean, we know he's a good defensive coordinator, so you would imagine he's going to be just as hot of a candidate next year.
Yeah.
So I just think it has to be the right situation, the right staff. I think, he made a mistake, at that time, Mike LaFleur, who actually is interviewing for head coaching jobs now, just wasn't ready to be the Jets offensive coordinator. And I think that set them back. You need a veteran offensive coordinator with a defensive head coach. A couple things here. So McCaffrey, it's 5 straight playoff games with at least 100 scrimmage yards. Second longest streak by a player in NFL history. Brian Westbrook had 6. And then also, Chief here says more coaches need to get into players' faces. They are overpaid, pre-fucking Madonnas. It's about accountability. And I agree. I'd love to see Aaron Boone do that. When Jazz swings at a pitch at his ankle. And then Matt says he wanted a snack, and it's going to have to be Cheez-Its now. And then
Cheez-Its are good.
Yeah, Cheez-Its are great. And then he says Russell Wilson is done now, yeah?
Dead now.
So we think he's done. He said he wants to play next year, but I think he's kind of just going out on a limb, and he sees the writing on the wall. More than likely, you would imagine, Tony, that he's done and he's going to be in some type of broadcasting capacity next season.
I hope it's not broadcasting.
But I mean, just you would think it will be. Not that we want him there. He did the thing with CBS. I'm saying that's typically the move.
Yeah, no, I guess so. No, yeah, it does seem more often than not he'll be retiring from playing the game.
When he did do the thing with CBS, Matt Ryan just left. Wouldn't be surprised if they end up doing that. We'll see.
Oh, yeah, so the whole send-off for Matt Ryan.
Yeah, good. Matty Ice, good guy, no?
Everyone loves him, it seems.
Well, you're tight, I feel like.
I don't know. I mean, is he really the guy you want? I don't know.
But you're saying as a broadcaster or as in the front office?
I guess in the front office, yeah, broadcaster, I think he was fine.
I just look at John Lynch. I mean, the job he's done. Obviously, yes, that's one time that's happened where, a former player was a broadcaster and then just jumped right into a front office position. But I think Matt Ryan is a smart football mind, and I like the move, honestly, because he's going back where he played.
Yeah,
he wasn't able to get the job done on the field, but he could get it done in the front office. I think he's going to do a good job, and I like seeing the former players get involved with their organizations.
We'll see.
And then
Chief.
Or how about when Jazz is fucking high and staring off into space when he's running the bases? Yes, and we're going to talk about, I'm earning to talk about baseball, but I do want to finish up the football. Patriots 16-3. I mean, not much to take away from here other than the Chargers just didn't have it. Patriots didn't even play a great game, Tony. But they played well enough to hold the Chargers to 3 points. And it felt like it was like a combination of the offensive line, but then Justin Herbert missing throws left and right. They didn't really run the ball well. I mean, just talking about an unmitigated disaster. A lot of people saying that if they had taken those 3 points on their first drive, that it might have changed the tune of things, the momentum.
Yeah.
But it just felt like every play, Herbert, nothing there running. He only throws for 159 yards, but they get blown out in the first two playoff games in the Harbaugh-Herbert era. I mean, I know they were missing Rashawn Slater and Joe Alt on the ends for the tackles, but it's just kind of interesting because it feels like the roster's good, but it's like, is it really like? I guess it's like, is Herbert not as good as we think?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's Harbaugh. I don't know. But I mean, all I know is that it seems like that the Patriots defense was just all over
Herbert.
And
they don't even have a good defense.
They didn't even have a great defense. And they were rushing 5 guys every time. They were blitzing. They were stunting. And there was no answer at all, dude. I mean, guys were coming, through the pocket just untouched, Honestly, same thing with if like Vidal was getting carries. I mean, it's just blown up.
Right.
It's a yard, right away, dude. So just was not able to do it. And I don't know if it was just maybe the offensive play calling or maybe whatever they were doing, but because then even like when they would try to like maybe have some time, try to dump the ball off, like it's just like people weren't open, the secondary for the Patriots looked really good, it seems. And just like Keenan Allen wasn't getting open. I don't know if it's because a lot of their receivers are maybe undersized. They're getting knocked around the line of scrimmage a little bit, but it just seemed like that there was nobody open. And then Herbert had no time to even go to a check down or anything. So I don't know, dude. The guy wasn't moving all day. Kind of felt bad for him. He had a couple good throws. But that was it. I mean, it seemed like a little bit of a no contest. I know that 16-3 isn't crazy. The offense for the Patriots, weren't moving any chains all the time. But like you said, I mean, they were good enough, and that defense was just playing really well. Vrabel jacked up. Another good coach you're seeing kind of maybe rebrand his career and having a lot of success.
I mean, unbelievable. The bloody nose from the player
That's
as well.
Right, dude. The headbutt.
And listen, I mean, I'm never gonna like the Patriots, but I can just be real here. I mean, it's absolutely tremendous what he's done, and there's a lot of good candidates for Coach of the Year this year, but he probably deserves it because I mean, they haven't. Hadn't been in the play, won a playoff game in 7 years. I mean, and just to be one of the best teams in the league after winning 4 games last year. I mean, remarkable, absolutely remarkable.
Yeah, crazy.
And he kind of has that attitude the Chief is talking about, where he will get in your face.
Accountability.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you need, So, kudos to them. And also Harbaugh after the game, non-committal on offensive coordinator Greg Roman, who was actually his brother John's offensive coordinator in Baltimore for a while. So maybe that's the change that they make. And by the way, 3 playoff games for Justin Herbert, 0-3, 2 touchdowns, 4 picks, 54.7 completion percentage. and obviously was blew like I think a 4-touchdown lead against Jacksonville a few years ago. So that's something they're gonna have to figure out. That's for sure.
Would you keep going with Herbert?
You have to keep going, but I just think you're gonna have to change some other things, and the coordinator route is certainly one that you could go with.
What do you think about that receiving core? Do you think that they are kind of small and maybe?
Well, Allen's big, and so I think Quentin Johnson is big as well. I mean, dude, I actually think they're all, now that I think about this, I think their top 3 receivers are over 6'2".
McConkey is definitely not. I feel.
I don't know why I thought he was.
And I think maybe Johnson tall, but is he not like kind of scrawny looking?
I'm gonna get all the numbers.
And then Keenan Allen is getting a little long in the tooth, maybe.
I think he's not really dropping passes. I feel like Keenan Allen. I feel like he's still pretty good.
1,000-yard season?
No. Let's see. That's the playoff stats. I just wanted to see what.
Come on.
Then you're gonna go team stats.
Heights
on me.
and weights, dude.
And then why I didn't ask for the postseason. That's the thing. I didn't ask for it.
What the hell?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
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 All right. What do you got?
McConkey 789, Allen 77, and Johnston 735. So they all kind of contributed equally. But yes, we will do the heights, the weights. So starting with McConkey, he is 6 foot, 185. So 185, a little slender, but he is a slot receiver. So you do see that.
Okay.
Keenan Allen is 6'2", 211. So I mean, I think that's pretty good stature.
33
at
years
the
old.
wide receiver position. Yes,
Turning
long in the
34.
tooth. Yes, and then Quentin Johnson, 6'2", 208.
208? That's a lie, dude. No way.
Yeah.
No way. I don't know, man. I think they could use some help.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Allen might not come back. That's something you could do. McConkey's going to be there, and then Quentin Johnson, 23, so he's still got a couple years left on his rookie deal, so you imagine he'd be here. Yeah, but maybe they do bring in somebody, like A.J. Brown.
You love A.J. Brown.
Well, he's the guy that stands out, like, where you feel like he's going to be available. Like, when I go around the league and I think about other, like, top receivers that are going to be available, you know what I mean? Not, like, a ton come to mind. What do you want, Cooper Kupp?
Justin Jefferson? Cooper Kupp would, I don't know,
Justin Jefferson, I mean, maybe Justin Jefferson is fed up. Maybe,
right? He's unhappy, right? Minnesota?
I don't think Dallas is going to let go of
anybody,
of George Pickens. Maybe CeeDee Lamb, but I don't think so. Deebo Samuel, what did Washington do with him? You got Brandon Ayuk. That'd be interesting.
That'd be nice.
So we'll see. And then lastly, last night, I mean, we already talked about it. We don't need to talk too much, but clearly the Texans in their 30-6 victory over the Steelers showed why they were the number 1 defense in the NFL. Rodgers sacked for 4 times, only threw for 146, 4.4 yards per completion. They ran the ball great, ran for 164 yards, and the Steelers were the number 1 run defense the last 4 weeks. So that was interesting. Stroud did what he needed to do, 250, a touchdown and a pick, and was sacked 3 times. Christian Kirk had a couple great catches, 8 for 144 and a score. So the Texans move on. They'll play the Patriots. The Bills are going to play Denver, for the AFC.
Very nice.
And then on the other side of the things, you're going to see the Rams play the Bears in Chicago, and then the Niners Seahawks, 3rd matchup of the season.
Wow.
I don't know about you, man, but I am stoked for divisional weekends.
Yeah, no, me too, dude. I mean, even just talking about Bills Denver, I mean, that's going to be sick. See what the Patriots can do? I mean, oh my God, dude. And then like you said, you bring Seattle into the mix, like these teams that were on the buys. I mean, it's like it's going to be sick, dude.
Yeah. What game are you looking forward to the most?
I was just gonna ask you that, dude.
Bills Broncos.
I don't. It's so tough, dude. I mean, I guess so, because I really want to see what the Seahawks could do against the Niners, dude. That. Speaking of Cooper Kupp, but I don't really expect him to having like
retire probably after the year. Or Cooper Kupp.
Probably, right?
It doesn't look great.
It doesn't look great at all, dude. Kind of a tough season. I know he had like one big play, I guess, maybe.
Yeah, but they fumbled that other play.
Oh, my God. That's right. He did, dude. But I would be really interested to see what Darnold can do in the playoffs. But I guess you're going to go for Bills Broncos. Yeah, I guess Bills Broncos implications. I mean, Allen, Haley Steinfeld. Oh my God,
He's living the life.
really?
You don't think so?
No, he is definitely living the life.
And he will be living the life if they beat Denver on
Oh
Saturday.
yeah, dude.
Now, if you had to,
Come on.
okay, Adam
news?
Schefter. I mean, I guess, yeah.
Really? Wow.
Adam Schefter reporting per Panthers general manager Dan Morgan that they are going to pick up Bryce Young's 5th-year option. So there was some question there. If they want to go back with Young for that option, given that he's had some up and down play, but the surprising playoff run this year, they decided to go with him.
Do you agree?
And I don't, honestly, because he's got 1 year left. Because this is only his 3rd year,
Right.
but they have to let you know now to pick up the option, even though there's still another season to go. Because I just feel like next year, why not just have it all on the line? And then if he ends up playing that well, give him the contract extension.
Yeah.
And the contract extension is still going to be less after the 4th year than it would be after the 5th year. So it's just like, and then if he gets injured next year, then you're on the hook for it.
So it was a bad GM move.
I think so. Right? I mean, I know
The way you lay it down, yeah, it seems like it.
Yeah. That's kind of how I feel. We'll see.
But like Young though, like, do you think he's gonna be
No.
good?
I don't. Do you?
No.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like, hopefully he doesn't end up with the Jets.
Oh my gosh.
By
By the way, Chief says here that Allen has a baby on the way as well,
Yes.
dude.
Yep. That's what I said, living the life.
Josh Allen. That's
Josh
right.
Allen,
I thought
yes.
he meant Keenan Allen.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Josh Burgos. Come on, dude. A little chuckle.
Josh Burgos has a kid on the way, dude. Oh my god, dude. A Disney baby.
Oh man, I wish he was listening right now. Anyway, also I was just gonna ask if you had to outright dog to win over the next weekend, what is it gonna be? Or this weekend?
This weekend, outright dog here. I mean, technically the Bills are dogs.
Bills are a dog, Seahawks are a dog,
I
Texans are a
mean-
dog, Bears are a dog.
Bears are a dog. I can see the Bears. Niners plus 7.5.
Yeah, but no, but win the spread doesn't matter.
Right. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's what you're saying now. Spread doesn't matter. I mean, I guess the Niners. Right? Pretty solid value plus 295.
So I agree. I expect them to win, but I would say just in terms of like, if I had to give one, I'm gonna go with the Bills. I'm thoroughly convinced they are beating the Broncos.
No, I see that. I guess maybe I was going for more of a value pick. That's kind of crazy. Niners are plus 295.
Yeah,
Thinking about it.
Why not? With the boost, dude.
With the boost,
That
dude.
50%
are
boost,
you
dude. By the way,
kidding me, dude?
25% hockey boost.
And then
today.
it's like Sam Darnold at any time fucking pick. Like,
yeah.
You betting some hockey tonight?
I mean, with the 25% boost,
Rangers
right?
aren't playing too,
Yeah.
which is good.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, I guess I would say Niners for my dog, dude. All right. All right. Brian's not happy with it. Whatever, dude.
No, I love it. I think they're gonna win.
All right.
And then what do you think? I mean, it seems like I know I kind of mentioned this already, but it seems like it's looking like Harbaugh, even though, yes, the Falcons have interviewed him. He has interviews lined up with
Phone
most of the other
calls.
job openings. But I feel like he's going Giants, right? Dart.
I'd be hard pressed to think he would go somewhere else. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's, and
Yeah.
not for nothing, dude. Like, that's going to be sick. It's going to be good for Matthew, now that he's a Giants fan.
Right.
Yeah,
right. I
yeah.
was talking to him about that on Sunday. Wait. Was that yes?
Yeah, he went to
I'm
CU
just
football.
all
Yep,
confused
yep,
about the days.
What day is it?
And
It feels like a Monday, but it's kind
right?
of like a Tuesday.
yeah. And then also, I think somebody, I don't know, on a TikTok a while ago, you had said they didn't want him in Atlanta, but especially if Harbaugh goes to the Giants, I mean, I feel like Stefanski or McCarthy would be perfect.
Oh
for
yeah,
him.
that guy hated Stefanski.
Stefanski's
He
good.
hated that.
Like
idea.
I understand, like tracker Browns, but the Browns are the Browns. 2-time coach of the year, making the playoffs with the Browns. I mean, that deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame.
But right, I mean, I think he's gonna find success in his next stop, right or no?
I would think so.
Yeah.
And if it is with Atlanta, I mean, we've talked about that roster, in nauseum all season long. So,
Yeah.
good guys, any type of competent coach, I feel like, they would find some success.
Yeah. So, we'll have to see what happens. But I guess it would be an appropriate time to go to the world of the National Hockey League.
Speed, here he comes. McDavid shoots, top shelf, he scores! Captain with the overtime winner! That's the middle, it's a world-class hit right here. Tomsky stepping, rink wide! Made the full split save!
Are you kidding me?
Side of the net, between the legs, and they score! Filthy! David Pasternak, the silver trophy to the Golden Knights!
All right. So it seems like the goal song is going to be
Retired. Shit.
for the season. It's not even about the blowing the worst lead in hockey yesterday. But I mean, let's talk about Saturday for a second, huh?
Oh, no, I don't want to, dude.
10?
10th spot by the Bruins,
Yeah.
dude. And that was my big talk, like JT Miller comes in, the captain on the road, TD Garden, put the team on your back.
Exact opposite.
And exact opposite, dude. And I guess I'm trying to think of the post-game conference. Was it yesterday? The interview was maybe, I don't think it was maybe it was after the Bruins game. Damn it, I forget now. But it was JT, and he was like, "Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. Just gotta get ready for next game." So are you fucking kidding me, dude? Like, this is the problem. Even to go back to the Sirianni thing, it's like, I don't care if you're talking to the media, like you're the captain of this team. Like, you should hold yourself and players accountable. Specifically when you're getting interviewed. I mean, this is what your fans are looking at. Like, this is the whole point of the media here. And it's like, yeah, I don't know. Just next game. Like, what kind of leadership is that?
No, I agree.
You don't know next game?
No, it's
Like, you just give up 10 goals.
No, I don't. But see, that's why I'm just questioning. And then we talked about like the reversal in terms of his success with Pittsburgh. Like, maybe Sullivan's not the guy.
Listen, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that Mike Sullivan's a bad coach, because that would be wrong. I mean, he's not a bad coach. I hate to say that this is. I mean, no, I don't hate to say it. I mean, I do hate to say it. I guess I hate the scenario the Rangers are in, but it is like, I mean, roster construction is bad. Chris Drury is out, and who knows? I mean, Mike Sullivan playing the older guys, like, obviously that has worked for him. Okay, that has worked for the Penguins. They won back-to-back cups. I know it's kind of a little 16-17, right? So I guess almost a decade ago now at this point. But still, I mean, this is a damn, what the hell is that saying? Consistency. No. Hold on.
Consistency's king.
No. It doesn't really matter anymore. But it's supposed to be like if your inability to adapt, kind of leads to your downfall. And I mean, that's what this is. I mean, that, like, Mike Sullivan isn't a bad coach. He's just not adapting, right, to the scenario that the Rangers have, which is a lot of their veteran guys are just not performing, and they have a good pool of young players that just almost refuse to consistently play. So it's just like, it's just not working. And then Chris Drury is just like a terrible GM. I mean, I know this,
the worst.
Like, this isn't necessarily news. And I know, I've been on this podcast, talking about giving him some time, see what he can do with the deadline, see what Sullivan can do. But I really thought at this point, this tandem, the leadership of Sullivan, of JT Miller, would be enough to overcome some poor roster moves, but it's not. And that's, obviously just, making this hole in the roster just absolutely glaring and gaping. I'm still trying to think of that phrase. It'll come to me at some point. I mean, look at Drury. You look at some of the body of work he's done at deadlines.
Patrick Kane, the hip injury.
Kane, Tarasenko, I will give him a pass on that one, I suppose.
Yeah, that was actually probably his best one.
That was probably his best
It
one.
just wasn't his
It's
fault.
the following year when you're winning the President's Trophy,
Wenberg.
and you need some extra players, and you get Jack Roslovic, you get Alex Wenberg, you get Tyler Mott.
But then, especially those first two guys, the next year they're not on your team. They're actually playing a lot better.
That's what I mean. It's just, it doesn't make any sense at all. And obviously we can talk again. We've talked in nauseum up and down about, the moves that he's made in the offseason this past offseason. It's just like nothing has worked. None of your talent you're developing. Lafreniere looks like garbage on the ice. Your captain the contract looks bad.
Your captain, contract
looks bad. And now you have guys who you have an entire fan base that's shouting "Fire Chris Drury" in the Garden last night, and it's just not good at all. Jay Bird here says "adapt or die." That's not the phrase I'm looking for, but yes, basically that's what I'm trying to say.
And I did send a screenshot to Tommy. We'll see if he gets it. But about when's Tommy Bruh gonna join us for a weekly NHL segment? Rangers Big Garbo. And we've had Tommy called last week? Did he call last week?
Yeah, last week.
But we haven't had too many calls with him recently, so hopefully we'll see what he says to that text. But yes, we want to have him on as much as possible. But yeah, it's just a mess, and it's a shame. It feels like this we lost season. So that being the case, I would love to see them make some trades and just constantly playing Gabe Perreault and Berard. I feel like you want to get those guys playing time.
Yeah, absolutely. And I feel like they can use all the help they can get, especially at this point. I mean, we're chalking the season up. Like, play your young guys, trade the veterans, get some more assets, get Drury out of there. At this point, probably you want to get Sullivan out of there and get someone in there who's easier for a younger mind.
I had to say, I feel like you've had some growth, Tony, because the last two coaches I've mentioned about, kind of canning them early on.
Right.
This is the first one I feel like you're like.
I mean, I hate to say it. I don't want to sit here and say it. I mean, Mike Sullivan is a respectable guy. Like,
yeah.
And it's just, I mean, maybe if he stays and you retool the roster, he could eventually learn to adapt. Still trying to think of this phrase. It doesn't really matter now. It's going to really bother me, but it just doesn't seem like it. It seems like there's that tandem. You need just fresh legs, fresh faces. Again, I hate to say that. It hasn't even been a year with this guy either.
Yeah.
Like, and it's not him.
But you
not
did
only
say
him.
the podcast, Avery, the younger players. I mean, that's a problem, and it's just like, I keep saying this with the Yankees and stuff. It's like the key is those younger players turning into something. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, absolutely.
when you don't give them the opportunity, that's a problem.
That is a huge problem, dude. And they're not giving that opportunity. And again, I don't even think that's necessarily like Sullivan's problem. Like, the Rangers have done that
For a while.
forever,
Right.
dude. Like, Kreider was the only prospect that they developed and kept for a long time. I know they had Dubinsky for a while, they had Brassard for a while, but those guys had to leave.
Right.
Kakko out.
Miller.
The comeback though last night, he had a standing O at the Garden, very nice. Kakko.
Very nice. Thank you for being a big boss. Thanks, Capo.
I
would blame it on him. He's not playing well at Seattle. I don't want to hear it.
How many
He's
goals
not
does
good.
he have? 11?
No, 4.
Really?
Yeah.
Sure about that?
Yeah, I literally just looked it up. I'll give you the exact number here, but it's
He had quite a few shots on
4
goal last night.
goals, 11 assists, 15
That's the
points.
11. Yeah, not great.
No. And here he is. This is his 7th season, and he's never had 20 goals in the season. So second pick, my fucking ass, Tony.
Yeah, so speaking of the first round, I would start shopping Lafreniere, honestly. I don't even care.
Does
Eat the
anybody-
contract. No,
Yeah.
no one wants him.
How much retain? 50 at least?
I guess.
Yeah.
You-
Artie, get your value for Artie.
Honestly, it is a shame, too, because I feel like Panarin and Zibanejad have been playing really well recently.
But then you can finally trade me. Oh, but then he doesn't want to be traded. Or would he want to be traded? Or you think he doesn't? Want to be
I
traded?
forget who the fuck is the guy that they've been saying that the Rangers have been targeting.
No, but somebody that's not that good. Right?
No, what the fuck's his name?
I
From
saw some-
Vancouver.
yeah.
Kiefer Wood.
Yeah,
that guy,
Kiefer
dude.
Sherwood.
Sherwood. Yeah, Kiefer Sherwood.
Not
That's-
good.
Yeah, no. What the fuck is that, dude? And he's also I don't even know, is he even that young, dude?
I don't think so.
Oh my God! Like, how is that even a thought or an article? Like, you're the GM of the Rangers, and you're like, wow, that guy Sherwood's gonna really cure us of all our ailments here. Like, get the
17
fuck out
goals,
of here, dude.
6 assists, 30 years old, 8th season. He's injured right now, day to day.
How old is he?
30.
Like, I don't know. Is Drury like banging some chick over in Vancouver? Like, is that why he keeps like trading with them or something? Like, what's the point, dude?
Yeah. I mean, just get Elias Pettersson and have him duke it out with JT Miller.
I guess, yeah, right? I mean, like, what are we doing, dude? Just absolute travesty.
And I don't know if they just weren't in it, but they should have traded for Quinn Hughes.
They really should have, dude.
Yeah.
Especially at this point, it's like you could have given up.
That's a building block.
Anybody.
Anybody. We don't want
dude.
anybody. Like, I don't care about Peru.
Peru.
That's a problem. What was the other name? Do you remember? There was somebody that I just consistently could not.
There was a hockey name?
Yeah, I think. But you know what I'm talking about? I can't. I just remember that being a thing, but I don't remember who it was.
Neither can I. Maybe it'll come with me. I forget a lot today. I still can't think of that phrase.
Yeah. Tough.
Yeah.
No, I was just going to say, it's just tough. Like, I feel like wind out of the sails. Like, I had the game on last night, but really no juice. Like, I watched the whole thing.
I mean, when they're up 2-0.
But even that, I don't know. And then, but once it's 2-1, and then it's 2-2, and then it's 3-2, and then once it was 3-2, you knew it was over.
It's just, oh my
it's
God,
the same problem.
Defense
You can't
is so shit,
score,
dude, and you're just fucking leaving quick out to dry.
I think that, unfortunately, this is going to be one of their worst seasons in a while.
It's almost like try and trade quick, get some value from him as well.
You think?
Yes.
What though?
What would his value be?
I mean, I think it's a draft pick, and I'm thinking 5th.
Draft pick, sure. 5th round sounds cool. Maybe a 4th line guy, like some diamond in the rough.
No, and then if we just keep losing, get in the conversation for #1 pick, I would love that, honestly.
But
like, supposedly the guy's supposed to be good. Penn State left winger.
I don't know his name. But it's just yes. But you need a new GM and a coach to develop that talent. I mean, there's just nothing. Like, yeah, sure, you want to bring in some young guy and draft
Gavin
him.
McKenna.
Nothing would give me like any type of vote of confidence that they can develop Gavin.
Yeah, but you
McKenna.
want if you could get the #1 pick, you want it. I mean, that's obvious.
Obviously, yes, but I want them to get rid of Chris Drury.
When I want them to get rid of Mike Sullivan as well. Even though I thought it was a great move, but I don't like that he can't develop people. Get that out of here. You need to develop people.
Yeah, no fucking shit, dude. I mean, that's the way hockey's going. It's a young man's sport now, dude.
I think that whether it's as a coach, and to me, I don't know if it's just the way he dresses, but it seems like it would be more front office. I think we need the king back in the organization. Whether it's the president of hockey operations or the head coach. I'm thinking it would be more front office. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. I'd be down with that. I mean, just for morale, you know?
Yeah. Or do you think he needs to be on the ice as the coach?
I don't know if he could be a coach, dude. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if he's interested. I don't know. But I mean, it would be nice if the Rangers could get him a Stanley Cup somehow.
Right.
You know?
So, I mean, he would feel, I mean, obviously you're both a part of it, but I'm sure he would feel the most a part of it being on the bench. But I'm kind of thinking front office, and that's fine. It just feels like he's a hockey mind, you know?
I mean, no, undoubtedly a hockey mind if you want to hire him as a GM, I guess. But I don't know, dude.
It sucks. No, it feels, like I tell you, this is, I think, the most discouraged I've been with the Rangers. Even more discouraged than last year, honestly.
So like what? Like Lundqvist GM, and you want Avery as your head coach?
Not Avery, no.
Talk about holding someone accountable.
Leach. But where is he?
Who is he? Where is he?
Right? I'm going to actually look that up.
Let's get the Johnny Walker out on the table right now. Brian Leach.
What is Brian Leach doing now?
Eating bread pudding.
Is retired from hockey, but remains connected to the sports. Occasional media appearances, alumni events with the Rangers. Though he resigned from a formal advisory role from the Rangers in 2021. Focusing on he hasn't taken on a major current role, focusing on his legacy and personal life.
Personal life. Getting hammered in Cheshire.
He lives in Cheshire?
I don't know. Didn't he go to high school in Cheshire?
I don't know. It says he was born in Corpus Christi.
Yeah, but I think he moved to. Did he not move to Connecticut when he was super young? I thought.
I don't know.
Because I went to Boston College. And he went to Cheshire High School.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. But yeah, just somebody from the past. I think that would be a good idea. You don't think Tortorella, right?
I mean, I don't know, man.
Or Trotz?
At
this
try
point, would you be
again.
willing to try Trotz or no?
He's still the GM over there in Nashville?
Not as the GM, but as the
Right.
coach.
I don't know, dude. I feel like Predators, they got an old-ass team.
Yeah.
Like, he brought in a bunch of old guys when he went.
Oh, so you're saying just like with the development and stuff. Yeah.
And, like, what? I mean, I understand. I mean, Barry Trotz, cool. I guess he did have that 1 year with the Islanders, right? Where they went to the
Conference finals.
Eastern Conference Finals. Yeah. That was like Barzal's, I think, like second year, maybe third year.
Yeah, COVID season. I think.
That was the COVID season.
I think.
Was it really that long ago?
And I think they lost 1-0 Game 7. Vasilevsky shutout.
Damn.
Yep. So
it was like 6 years ago, dude.
yeah, time just goes.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
For a child.
Fair child. Anyway, do we have the picks updated from Friday?
Actually, we don't, dude.
I know whiffed with the Rangers. Maybe I had the
you
over.
had the over though, so it's 1-1 right there, and then you had Chicago,
who probably lost.
Hold on now. When was this, on Friday? January 9th. Chicago with the under. I don't know what the over/under was at. Let's see.
Who did they play?
The over/under was 6.5. So you went 1-1 as well.
Okay, so 2-2.
They played speaking of Trotz, the Capitals. So you went 2-2. And then Tony, went with Utah and the over. I guess let's just see what the over/under was. 5.5. Let's go. 2-0. Hold on now. Then Winnipeg and the under. Wow, Winnipeg snapping that 7-game losing streak, and it went on the over.
3-1.
Yeah.
So what?
So that makes you. Hold on now. You are 15 and 13.
Okay.
And I gained a game on you, right? So that would make me 14 and 15.
Okay. Things are very tight.
Wait, hold on. Does that make sense? Yeah, 14 and 15.
Which we like. Adds to the drama.
Which we do like.
Also, tons of game tonight.
A lot of games tonight, dude.
And then you got the pick of the litter. So
that's right, dude.
Let's strike up the music and do another edition of the Frozen Frenzy here on a Tuesday.
Of the Frozen Frenzy. All right, so let's go over here. Let's look at the games here. There's a lot going on today, which is Tuesday. Here we go. Speaking of the Penguins, plus 120 and home against the Lightning. Kind of enjoy that. Bruins have been hot against Detroit. John Pollock. Oh, wow, dude. First of all, Predators, a sneaky 21-win team. But I've been hammering the Mammoth. Wow, they're actually home favorites against the Maple Leafs. That's crazy. I guess give me the Hurricanes on the road here. Why not,
I was
dude?
looking at that.
Well, I'm taking that game, Brian. The Hurricanes on the road in St. Louis. They're playing the Blues. St. Louis here. Looks like there are losers of 3 in a row. Hurricanes have won 4 of the last 5. Just dropped a game in overtime to Detroit. John Pollock. I guess that was yesterday. So was that yesterday? Oh shit! So they're on the back-to-back. With the overtime loss, Andrew Kopp. I guess. Wow, interesting. It's almost like I take the Blues spot. All right, why not, dude? I'll do it. Give me the Blues here, snapping a 3-game losing streak. They're plus 140, some money there. They have to score a lot, obviously, to win this game. And then they will, to be honest. I think Rob Thomas here, who's leading the team in points, goals, and assists, will have a pretty good time. Obviously, Suter's been out for a while for them. That's been tough. But nonetheless, Pavel Buchnevich shows up every so often. Give me a goal and assist for him. 2 goals for Rob Thomas. So I would say Blues win this game. I would say 4-3. Give me Blues and the over with the upset, baby.
Crazy
Bang.
pick, but I'm glad you did that.
No, you're not.
Anyway, I'm going to go with the Stars over the Ducks. The Ducks have lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in a row. Stars are 15-4-6 away from Dallas. And yeah, it just seems like the Ducks, whatever early season magic they had, is going, gone. Quinnenville maybe canned at some point this year. We'll see if they keep bleeding. But yeah, give me the Stars tonight. I'm going to say they win 4-2. So give me Dallas and the under. By the way, Michael Villaville says, let's go Rangers. So maybe a little more optimism on his part for the turnaround.
You have to appreciate that, All right, let's go to, oh my goodness, dude. Where are we going, dude? I mentioned Pittsburgh, Tampa. Tampa's won 10 in a row, Brian.
Yeah.
I guess give me the Penguins then. Why not, dude? We're taking the dog, a night of dogs. Why not, dude? Pittsburgh plus 120 against the Lightning, trying to snap that 10-game win streak. Penguins actually did win against the Lightning here back in early December, 4-3. Give me the same score. Why not, dude? Penguins win at home, 4-3. Crosby, Malkin, Erik Karlsson, 2 goals, baby. 1 in the power play, 1 in regulation. Penguins this game, I'll say 4-3 also. So give me Pittsburgh with the over, Brian.
I think for me, night of dogs for you. For me, I think it's a night of the road teams. And right now, Edmonton, minus 120 at Nashville. I'm not buying into the resurgence. Trotz sticking out his chest here. It's a team of aging veterans, and Connor McDavid has 80 points already. That's crazy. I think he has a goal and 3 assists. I think this is a bloodbath. And I think Edmonton is going to win by the final of 6-2. So give me Edmonton and the over.
All right, dude. Edmonton and the over. You're talking about dogs. I'll take the other dog. Why not? Another dog. To finalize my night of dogs, give me Calgary here on the road. Flames plus 114 on the money line. They have won 1 game of their last 5, dude. They're on a 4-game losing streak, kind of piss poor. But you know what? So the Blue Jackets just canned their coach, I believe.
He brought in some coach who has a terrible
Brought in some
record.
guy who's been and talk about long in the tooth, dude, as well.
Got to be 90.
Got to be 100, dude. Blue Jackets for the first time this season are going to be under 500. They're going to get served their 20th loss here by the Flames. Doesn't really matter. Over under 6.5. I think maybe kind of a weird game. I'm taking the under. I'm taking the Flames. Blake Coleman, the lone goal scorer, gets his 14th goal on the season. First power play goal. He also has 5 shots on the night as well. Coleman wins this game 1-0. Calgary under.
Wow, 1-0.
That's right.
So third game, final game here. I'm going to go to our nation's capital. You have the Canadiens and you have the Capitals. Canadiens have won 4 out of 5. The Capitals have lost 3 out of 5. And still dealing with that Tom Wilson injury. So I'll continue the road theme. Give me Montreal.
Wow.
They've been good this year. 13-4-5 away from the Bell Center. I'm going to say they win 3-2. So give me the Canadiens and the under. And just like that, that is your frozen frenzy here on a Tuesday. And finally, to the grid we go.
That's right, dog. We have some interesting picks here. Where's that MLB music? There it is.
There we
it is, dude.
go.
Do you have the grid in front of you? Can you see it?
I can.
The people can see it.
So 30 home run season for the Brewers, Richie Sexton.
I like that one. 4%. Nice.
Nice.
You want to do Donaldson for the Braves?
Hold on a second.
Wait, you trying to say you doubt me? I don't know. 2018.
No, I remember him there, but for some reason,
No, he's definitely hit 30 home runs.
Wow, yeah, I didn't realize he did that well. Holy shit!
Like MVP caliber.
I had someone else. I'm just curious. The only thing is I can only check one of these. I mean, Javi Lopez is 3. I guess I could go.
Your call. You normally leave it up to me.
Window.
I'll say your call.
I'm gonna say Javi's lower, but I'm gonna check anyway.
All right, fine. Do you want to put Javi then? You want to lock in your answer?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Not confident. I don't know. 3% is kind of low though.
Right.
But people don't think Brave. I mean, you didn't think.
No, you're right. 0.5.
0.5, dude. Wow, nobody thinks. 0.5.
And then they're making the 30-30 call.
Do you want to do Yelich? We can do Yelich. Thinking Brew. I just seen that we're gonna this Brewers logo right here.
Yeah, 0.9.
Wow, 0.9?
0.9,
dude. And then stolen bags. I don't know. I'm not really a big outside the box guy when it comes to stolen bags. I feel.
Yeah.
But we could do Batista for Pirates Braves.
Go ahead. And then Brewers Pirates Rowdy Tellez.
Rowdy Tellez, the big man. How about Mark D-Row, Dead Nuts?
Go ahead.
Quintana
for what, the cards? And
Brewers cards?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
3%. All right, dude, chugging along here. Is Josh being like a corporate? Oh, a Disney spot.
Disney America.
Corporate Disney.
Magic Kingdom.
Totally forgot. He's back tomorrow, right? I think he's back on Wednesday. He said.
For some reason. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was. No, he's got it. Yeah, he's got to be back tomorrow. I think it's either tonight or tomorrow. I was almost thinking tonight.
I don't know.
But
it's a short trip.
We could get him
tonight,
back,
dude.
Could get him back.
Yeah,
right?
could get him back.
Why not? Yeah, because it's annoying. Pirates, Braves. Oh no, we already have that. What am I
Jose
talking about?
Batista.
Oh, so the Cards and the Brewers.
Colton. No. We did Cards, Brewers, Jose Quintana.
Cards. Wow.
Okay. We're looking for Pirates, 30+ stolen bags.
In the
Cards.
Cards, 30+ stolen bags.
Colton Wong, you think he has 30+ stolen bags?
No.
Damn it. Nolan Arenado.
Let me just see something here.
Lou Brock.
Yeah, Lou Brock. Ozzie Smith.
High.
21%. Pirates. I just can't. Besides McCutcheon, I can't think of anybody.
Roberto Clemente.
See something.
Isaiah
Pacheco.
Kinda.
He didn't have 30.
Nah, I don't think so.
Nah. You could do. Oh,
Isaiah Pacheco.
damn it. I wonder if Willie Stagel.
Casey Stagel.
Casey Stagel.
Oh.
Was Stargell wasn't a base stealer.
Willie Stargell? No.
So I guess Clemente, right?
Roberto for Pirates.
Because Barry Bonds is 28%.
We'll go Clemente.
I'm just trying to think, though. Is there someone we're missing?
I don't think so, dude. Right? I mean, who?
No, Clemente didn't even have it. So good thing we checked that. This is crazy.
Roberto Clemente didn't have 30 stolen bags this season.
Nope.
That's fucking outrageous.
The Cards. Wait, this is really a tough grid.
The most he had was 12.
Yeah. But I'm trying to think about other guys that were on the Pirates, but nothing.
Bonds is how much?
28%, and Ozzie Smith is 21.
I would imagine McCutcheon is way more than that, right?
Yeah. And our hands tied. I'm just trying to think. Was there anybody? Oh, come on. Maybe O'Neal Cruz.
Jim Thome. Nah. Oh, yeah? I guess that makes sense. Probably, definitely, right? I would think.
Yeah. I mean, he had it last year. I guess just go with O'Neal Cruz. Hope for the best. I'm all out of answers. I mean, unless I could check, I guess.
No. Let's just do it, dude. Cruz. Right. O'Neal Cruz. All right, dude. 11%.
Nice.
Not bad. That's
all
a
right.
save.
We got to think cards.
It's a save. Ozzie Smith is 21.
Yeah, Ozzie Smith is 21. Jim Edmonds didn't steal bases, no.
No.
What about Fernando Tatis Sr.?
I don't know for sure. 30 stolen bases are a lot.
Wait, hold on. Man.
Hold on.
Let's see. Matt Holliday didn't steal bases. No, I was just trying to think of other players, not Pujols. I think we're forgetting guys on that team, and it's just bothering me.
The 30 stolen bags?
Yeah. But, I mean, I guess if we're...
Brennan Drury.
No. I don't know why. I'm just not thinking of any... Like, who was their shortstop? With Scott Rowland.
I don't know.
I mean, I guess we just go Ozzie and
Chalk it up.
Take it on the
I guess,
chin,
right? 21%.
What was the grid score?
48.
So really not even bad.
Let's see. 50 people for St. Louis here with the stolen bags.
But is it going to do the thing where...
Well, no. I think these are all...
No, I'm not looking at
Ray Lankford, 1992.
Anybody
Victor
that-
Scott II.
anybody that we should have had.
Tommy Edman did it?
Oh, there you go, right?
I guess so. Tommy Edman.
All right.
Stolen bags, 30 and 32.
Well,
Royce Clayton, Delino DeShields in 97. He stole 55 bags.
okay. I mean, familiar with him.
DeShields? Yeah. But yeah, I guess that's like the most recent. Edgar Renteria.
Edgar Renteria.
Yeah, 2003.
Okay. So those
34
are a couple
stolen
guys
bags.
we could have thought of. But
Yeah.
all right.
Tommy
well,
Edman is a good one.
to the gridiron we go.
Not happy. It's all right. Make it up.
Come on, button it up.
Button it up, dude. Let's go, dude. Kansas City, Dallas.
So
Hopefully we have Chief here, which can help, dude.
Falcons.
The Cowboy. How about them Cowboys, Chief?
Falcons rushing touchdowns.
How about them Cowboys?
TJ Duckett.
1% for the Duck.
Duck hunting.
I haven't been to the Duck in a while, dude.
No. I'm thinking it should be fine. Terrence Newman.
Newman.
Let's see here. Terrence Newman, 4%. Dallas and Vikings.
Is it Terrence with one R?
1 R, yeah.
Oh, there it is. 4% for the neck.
Okay. Just trying to think about the Rams here. Let's see. So Steven Jackson.
Steve Jackson for Rams rushing touchdowns?
Yeah.
91 to 99. Steve Jackson?
No.
66 to 96, Steve Jackson.
No, Steven Jackson with a V.
What? Oh, Steven Jackson, 04 to 15.
There it is.
all right.
There it is. There
I
it
had
is.
Steve Jackson.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of Steve Jacksons in the league, dude. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Where do you go to college?
He went to Oregon State.
Wow.
No, I was just trying to get one for Dallas because Murray is 14%. Obviously there's Zeke, and I don't think that Javonte Williams had it this year. But actually, I want to check that because if he did, that would be Javonte Williams. Go
For
10 rushing touchdowns.
for the Cowboys.
Yep.
Javonte. 8% for Javonte.
Nice.
Where do you go to college?
Javonte Williams with the North Carolina.
You sure?
Yep. Rams, Chiefs, DeMarcus Robinson.
Oh, you fucking fuck.
You said that you did the wrong one.
I hit enter and it wasn't the right. Yeah, it wasn't the right guy.
Back channel city. Your favorite.
Oh.
But come on, dude.
But dudes, the fucking. It's all right, dude. Whatever. All right, so let's go. Hold on now.
Hold on.
Terrence Newman. And then that's right, Javonte Williams.
Did you go duck hunting?
What the fuck was that, dude?
Did you mess up again?
Yeah, dude.
Are you kidding?
Oh! All right, dude.
The good news is I have a lot of this filled out.
Oh. All right. Once again. Terrence Newman.
Not Mathis.
Javonte Williams. It like had
Yeah, I saw that.
and then, I don't what the fuck, dude. Went to Jean Baptiste. And then you said the duck man below him, right?
For Falcons, 10 rushing touchdowns.
Yep. And then below him was
Steven Jackson.
Jackson. DeMarcus Robinson was Kansas City.
And
Rams.
Rams.
DeMarcus Robinson.
Are we
10%.
we're caught up?
We are caught up, dude.
All right, so Dead Nuts, Morton Anderson.
All right. $2%.
Chiefs Cowboys, Kyle Orton.
10%. What a weird haircut.
Yeah, right. Okay, and then so these two. Damn, Akers is 36.
Cam Akers.
Just trying to think.
Not to be confused with Cam Talbot.
And it's bothering me. I know there's Falcons, Chiefs.
Not to be confused with Cam Atkinson.
Not
Not to be confused with Cam Newton.
No, but it. Falcons.
Falcons Chiefs.
But dude.
Oh. You want me to look it up?
Just Dobbs. No, I'm just trying to work through it. But
Romeo Dobbs?
no, all right. I guess just
Justin Dobbs?
Just look up Vikings Rams because Cam Akers is 36%.
Okay. All right. Hold on now. Quarterbacks. Couple quarterbacks here. This quarterback, when was he on Atlanta? Oh, no, sorry. Wait, hold on. What
This is Vikings Rams.
Vikings Rams. Yeah, sorry. This is Vikings Rams. That's why I was like, this guy wasn't on Atlanta. Okay. Vikings Rams. This is a guy who was drafted 3,131st overall. Wait, no. What the fuck are you? What the hell is that?
Just
dude?
give me the college, the years.
What is that? What is Houston?
Kevin Cobb?
No, dude. Years.
Keenum.
Yes.
Okay, just do that. It's probably gonna be a little high, but it's fine.
You want to do someone else?
No, it'll be lower than Akers.
Okay. %.
Okay, and then I guess Falcons Chiefs. I know it's Tony Gonzalez, but that's definitely way too high. I think 4.
Tony Gonzalez. No quarterbacks. Rushing. This guy was not drafted. Went to Georgia Tech. Running back. Only 4 years in the league. Forget that. Who's this guy? This guy's also a running back. You may know this guy. Let's see. So this is a guy also undrafted. It looks like went to Oklahoma. First 2 years with Miami. First 3 years with Miami, running back. 2014, 2015, 2016 with the Dolphins. 2017 with the Dolphins. 2018 and 19, which were his best years with Kansas City. And then did not play during the COVID season. Then was with Chicago in 21, Atlanta in 22, Arizona in 23. But Rui did not play in 23 very much at all. Don't know it?
No.
All right. Receivers. Okay, this is a guy who was drafted by the Chiefs, 3rd round in 2010.
What school?
He came out of Iowa. He's a tight end. His last year in the NFL was 2015 with Atlanta. Yeah, forget it. That's funny. It looks like Morton Anderson was one. Who's this guy? Another tight end from New Jersey. Went to Harvard. Tight end went to Harvard. Currently with Detroit. Yeah, there's not a lot of guys here, dude. Who's this guy? This is a defensive end who was undrafted UCLA. This is a corner, undrafted South Carolina. Oh, man. Let's see. Who the hell is this guy? This is a quarterback from the late 80s. Jesus. This is a quarterback from the late 90s. A guard, a DB, defensive lineman, corner, undrafted. All right, this is a guy. He's a corner. He was drafted in the 6th round by the Chiefs. You're not gonna know him. Forget that.
What year?
Oh, sorry. Hold on. That's the wrong guy. He was drafted in 2016.
Not Marcus Peters, no.
No. I think this may be a
Sneed? No.
No. You want to try it for? All right. So he's a as I said, a corner from Georgia Tech. Only 3 years in the league. It's not even. Yeah, forget it, dude. No, hold on. This may be a guy you may get here. All right. He's a Super Bowl champion. Looks like with Kansas City.
What position?
We tried this guy already. You didn't get him. Never mind. Running back. I mean, dude. linebacker, drafted by the Falcons in the 3rd round, 2000. Went to Kansas State. This is a guy who went to South Carolina, drafted in the 1st round, 10th overall pick in 2004 by the Houston Texans. Excuse me.
What position?
It looks like he says he's a DB here.
Jeez. This might be the hardest one of all time.
Excuse me. Played with Houston 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009. Went to Atlanta in 2010 to 2012. Kansas City in 2013. So obviously not 10th overall pick aspirations. Any help from the peanut gallery here?
No.
Nobody, dude. Damn. I haven't seen one kicker. This is a punter, it looks like. Out of Indiana. From 1990 to 2003. He was the punter for the Jets in 03. Yeah, I know.
Wait a
This is
second.
another
Wait a
corner.
second.
Punter for the Jets, 2003. Kicker here. Another kicker here.
I think I got it. Try Joe Horn, former Saints receiver.
That's in
That
there.
was in there?
Yeah, it's in there.
Okay. What was it?
0.8
Love it. All right.
for a 50.
Finally moving on.
9.
Maybe we'll finish at 1 o'clock. Come on, Tony. At least
sorry.
a chuckle.
No, I just got like a dry mouth.
Oh, dry mouth. Okay.
We're on to basketball.
Yes.
I peeped at a hockey. We got Rangers in there. It's good.
All right. Basketball. I got one when you're ready. Let's see here. So 5,000 assists.
All right, what do you got?
Ersan Ilyasova for Pistons Bucks.
How do you spell that name?
Just type in ERSAN.
3%.
And then Mr. Mafia, Chauncey Billups for the 5,000 assists for Denver.
12%.
And then 5,000 assists, Miami, Gary Payton.
Gary.
The fall of the
6%.
Okay, let's see here. So for the Nuggets and the Pistons, I think it's a Flalo. Aaron Aflalo, Pistons Nuggets.
How do you spell follow?
So it's AFF.
Oh, Aaron.
Yeah.
AFF. Oh, I see. Aaron Aflalo.
Yes.
Where do you go to college?
He went to UCLA.
He did.
See, don't you think I could beat Dave?
Possibly, dude. Possibly.
Possibly. Okay, so the Bucks, 5,000 assists. Damian. Does Drew Holiday have
Drew
it?
Holiday.
Oscar Robertson. No, but I think this is the least help on the grid we've ever had.
We haven't had any help at all.
That's what I'm saying.
So yeah, definitely by far, dude.
Okay, but for Kings Heat, we could do Mike Bibby.
13%, 15%, excuse me.
And what's the 5-0 on Holiday here? Totals, assists. Yeah, just go Drew Holiday for the Bucks.
%.
17?
That's right.
38.
Where do you go to college?
Drew Holiday went to UCLA.
He did. There's a theme here.
Yeah, right?
I guess. Chauncey Billups go to UCLA too?
Chauncey Billups went to Colorado.
Damn.
Okay, so Pistons Heat. Just trying to think about 3-point shooting. big men.
Big men.
Point guard, not Chalmers. I don't think Rasheed Wallace. The Kings. This is annoying. The Kings and the Bucks. Pistons and the Heat. I think the Pistons and the Heat, there's a lot, but it wasn't. Easily. No, it's not. I don't think Wiseman or Odin. This is so annoying. It's Akovich, Jason Williams. I mean, I guess look up Kings Nuggets.
Kings Nuggets. Oh. I mean, you want like someone obvious, like you know this guy here. This is a guy we've used before. First round, 18th overall pick, 08 by the Washington Wizards. Played for Washington center from 08 until 2012 when he was traded to Denver. Played with Denver until 2015 until he was traded to Philadelphia. Dallas in 16. Golden State for 17, 18. Lakers 19, 20, 21. Traded to Cleveland in 21. Denver in 21 as well. And went to Phoenix for 22. Dallas in 23. Sacramento in 24.
What school?
He was drafted out of Nevada.
Nevada, and he started
Center.
And he started with who?
Washington.
Is he a 3-point shooter?
His 3-point percentage.
Washington.
He's got a career. No, he's not a 3-point shooter.
And he was drafted in 08?
He's a center, drafted in 08. First round, 18th overall. All right, we'll go somewhere else.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't get that one.
We got, we used him before. You could have done Aaron Afalo.
Ty Lawson. You could do.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
Okay. Kings Nuggets. Ty Lawson. 4% for Ty Lawson. Kings Bucks.
Yeah, Kings Bucks. Oh, and then Pistons Heat, Joel Anthony. Come on. We're almost there, Tony.
Joel.
Hone in now. Yes.
Anthony.
And then we gotta just think about Kings
Dead
Bucks.
nuts.
Kings Bucks.
Kings Bucks players who have played for the Sacramento Kings and the Milwaukee Bucks. All right, this is another guy we've used before. Okay, this is a second round pick. 4th pick of the second round, 34th overall, 2012 NBA draft. He is, he was drafted by Dallas in 2012 here. Played for Dallas until 2015 when he was traded to Boston. Played with Boston until 2018 when he was traded to Cleveland. Then was traded to Utah in 18.
JJ Barea?
No. Almost. Then went to
JJ Redick?
No.
Is it a JJ?
No.
Okay.
Went to Memphis.
Why almost though?
Went to Memphis in 2019.
All right, wait, enough with the teams. What college did he go to?
Marquette.
Oh, Jay Crowder.
Yeah.
The
Close.
team summary. Give me the college, dude. Give me the college.
Jay Crowder. Dead nuts for 3%, bringing your total score, Brian, to a 64.
Not bad. No help
Not
or anything,
bad
right?
at all, but no help. Let's see if we can beat it with hockey, dude.
Yeah.
I mentioned the Rangers. This is good here.
This is good.
This is actually really good here, dude. All right. 40-goal seasons has to be with that player. We'll come back to that in a second. But A good old faithful here, Rags Flyers. We're going to do Michael Delzato.
Okay. Jack Rosovich is 1% for Blue Jackets.
Rangers?
Yeah.
I was thinking him for Blue Jackets. Oilers is the only problem. I don't know who else has played for the Oilers and the Blue Jackets.
I don't know, but who's played for the Blue Jackets besides Rick Nash, Derek Brassard?
Rick Nash, we can do for 40 goals. Thank you. Rick Nash, 2%. Oh, yeah,
Nice.
you want to do Derek Brassard? Let's do Derek Brassard down here then.
Derek Brassard.
Why, you think it'd be too much? We can do Brendan Dubinsky. I think Dubinsky may be more than that.
I put in Rosovich, so I'm
How much?
1%.
Brassard's 3. Let's do Jack up here. 13%. I don't know who else. Let's see.
Draisaitl 17 on the 40 goals.
I mean, it's Draisaitl, it's Messier, it's Gretzky, it's McDavid. I don't know who else.
I think Draisaitl.
Right?
Yeah.
And then we can do Cam Talbot actually for Flyers, Oilers. Speaking of Cam Talbot, we're flying right now.
Yeah.
40 goals for the Devils. Think about it.
Besides Scotty.
Patrick Elias. Yeah, you can do Stevens.
9.
I don't think Yager had 40 goals for the Devils. I don't think he did. How much was Patrick Elias?
29.
We can do Zach Parisi.
I feel like Zach Parisi.
Brian Junta, I think maybe had it too.
Parisi definitely had it.
Parisi definitely had it. Yeah, I think he had 50 one year.
I feel like go with him.
All right. 9.
See, I told you.
And then for Devils Flyers, I feel like it's the Johnny Oduya spot.
How do you, OD?
Oduya.
Short career.
Very short career, but
0.6.
but dense career. Chicago, Dallas, New Jersey,
0.6, very
Philadelphia.
dense.
Then
Then we're just left with Dead Nuts.
and then Dead Nuts, you're gonna have to like
Blue Jackets that you need to look up.
yeah, I got nothing. Right?
Yeah.
Cam Atkinson, no.
Ryan Reeves, no.
No. No
Um,
Vladislav Nemetsnikov.
Let's see.
None of the
here.
fan favorites.
Huh. This is actually
Anybody?
I'm trying to look if anybody I've ever even heard of. And there isn't.
Who's like one of their more famous, right? You know, they get, like, are you on baseball? Are you on Hockey Reference?
Yeah.
rather?
But
Who-
it's
who's,
crazy. I actually have never heard of any of these guys.
Anyone like a former Ranger, maybe, of the famous ones?
No. There's 2 goalies. One played in 22 for New Jersey, 22 for the Blue Jackets as a backup.
Ugh. Those are the most famous. Like those are the well-known names.
The most famous one, the guy who's played the most games, has the same name.
Oh God, not this
As-
again.
No. First name as of somebody who
Whoa.
we have met before. That is part of Sirius Radio.
Don. Oh,
Sirius.
serious. Oh, so Chris Russo. No.
And it's
Damon.
yes. Okay.
Oh no. Who the hell is this? Damon
He
is
played
his first name.
647 games.
This is the most famous guy.
Yep. He's still playing. He's on Columbus now. He's a defenseman. But I mean, the most points he had in the season is 46. But he's with the
Damon.
Devils from 14 to 23.
Damon Amendolara.
It's like
He's
if
with
his
the-
last name is similar, like if you cut ties with someone, you could also say you.
Burned a bridge.
No, it starts with an S.
And that's his last name?
It's part of it, yeah. So what starts with an S? Like
Would you cut ties with someone? You seclude them?
No.
You sanction?
no.
You
Set.
Is there anyone else?
No, there's
There's no one
This is
else.
the craziest thing I've ever seen. There's no one I've ever heard of.
Damon segregation.
Oh, come on.
I don't know, dude. Sounds like rhymes with.
Let's see.
Is there really nobody, dude?
No.
How many players total? Does it give you how many total players? Is there a lot, or is it just like?
Does it give us a total? 19.
Oh, shit,
19 skaters, 2 goalies.
Oh shit, dude! It's not even a lot of players then.
Yeah. I guess you're just not gonna get it.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, you're not really helping me out. I feel
That's the only guy that got.
Can't scour. Is there a
Something
former
ties.
Ranger?
What do you do? Something ties. You starts with an S.
Cut ties.
Not cut, but it starts with an S.
I don't know. I say you cut ties.
Sever, dude. You never heard of Sever? So
Okay.
Damon Sever.
Sin?
Yes. I mean, come on. You got to know Damon
What
Severson.
do you mean? Come on. What is that? Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen this guy's face before.
I've seen his face, dude.
Oh,
Hey, especially with no help, I think we did more than
37% for
Very well.
Severson.
37%.
Yeah.
Chief.
Let's see. Who? Yeah, only 21 players total.
Wow.
John Moore. I know him.
But it wasn't really
That's
many
crazy,
people, right?
dude.
That you had heard
John
of?
Gillies was the backup tender.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is brutal. Oh, Mike Rupp. Mike Rupp, NHL Network legend.
Oh,
dude.
really? Okay.
He won the Stanley Cup with the Devils in 2002, maybe 2003.
Okay.
But he is the only player
That you had heard of?
No, in the history of the NHL who has his first career goal is a Stanley Cup game-winning goal,
That's crazy.
which is ridiculous.
Stanley Cup, the series or a game?
The series.
Wow, that's nuts. Wait, Mike Rudd?
Mike Rupp, R-U-P-P.
Where did he play? Or who was the cup with?
It was with New Jersey with the Devils.
Back in the Brodeur days.
Yeah, back in
03?
Brodeur days. Yeah, 03, I think it was.
04, something like that.
So yeah, one of those Cup years. But he used to work at NHL Network. Still does on-air stuff, I think.
Okay.
Nice guy.
So yeah, obviously up against it, but just a couple things on the way out. First of all, tomorrow, first time, long time, we're gonna have a golf tournament to preview. Sony
Wow, that's
Open, the
right.
26th season getting underway.
I don't believe it.
So excited for that. I believe it's Walili Country Club.
Luigi.
Whatever.
I don't know what it is.
But you're gonna have JJ Spawn in that field. You're gonna have Russell Keenley, so some bigger names. So excited to talk about that. Golf is back, and speaking of golf, Koepka back on the PGA Tour will make his debut back. $5 million charitable fine and giving up player
Really?
bonuses and stuff. You heard about that, obviously.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Koepka's back.
Good to
but
hear they didn't sever any ties.
They didn't sever
dude.
any ties. And then he's gonna come back actually at Torrey Pines. So he's gonna play back-to-back weeks, Torrey Pines, and then where his first career and last career PGA Tour victory were at the Waste Management Phoenix Open, one of my favorite tournaments. So excited about that. Also, this invite was extended to Bryson DeChambeau and Cam Smith and John Rahm.
Cam Smith.
But interesting, like haven't heard anything. They only have a couple weeks to decide, but they could play on tour this year if they want to.
That's cool.
Phil Mickelson notably left out, but obviously he's older, so maybe that's something to do with it. But
Cutting
I think
ties.
it's great. I think this is the downfall of Live. It's just bleeding money. But I'm excited to talk golf tomorrow. That's for sure. And then baseball-wise, Bregman to the Cubs. That kind of came out of left field. Good for us Yankee fans because that takes them away from Boston. Maybe reports are now they're in on Bichette. But then Bichette with Mattingly, Phillies. I'm sure you're excited about that.
Very.
And then supposedly the Mets have
Kyle
had some
Tucker.
talks with Tucker. But
They
is that
say,
kind
dude.
of a believe it when you see it?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. I mean, I don't know. I mean, yes, it is. But at the same time, I mean, reports say that the talks were good, that the Mets are seemingly
in
like
there.
running favorites.
But it seems like the consensus is it's not the long term, like the 10+ year deal he was thinking. It seems like it's more of a mid range, whether that's 7 or 8 years with opt outs. Isn't that kind of what you're
Yeah.
gathering.
Yeah, that is what I'm gathering. But we'll see what happens.
But you don't care what the deal is. Just give me Tucker. Obviously, you'll be happy with
Easily,
that.
yes.
And then on the Yankees, supposedly at a quote unquote impasse with Cody Bellinger. Supposedly they have offered him 5 for $150 to $160. He wants 7 for $37 per season. So well over $200 million. But then there's questions, who's actually giving him that? I don't know, man. I just feel like at this point, I don't even want him back. It just feels like a contract that is going to age poorly, and especially if it feels like if he's having a hard stance on 7 years, you have to give him at least 6 years. It just feels like it's going to be a bad contract. Like, I don't know. I mean, I think 5 at 150 should be the max that guy is worth. I think he's really shooting for way too much. So I don't know. But what do you think? Do you think someone's going to give him 7, or do you think that he's going to end up going back to the Yankees and this is just all part of the negotiation tactics? Because there's the supposed reports are they're looking at other options.
Does someone else give him 7? I would think so.
Really though, who? The only team that I could think of would be like the Angels or the Giants.
The Giants is what I was thinking.
But I just feel like he doesn't want to go there. That park, it seems like that. I mean, he's going to hit 15 home runs.
Does he care?
Dude, he cares.
You think so?
No, come on. Don't you think he's a player who really cares about his production on the field, and he's all in? Wants to win, obviously. That's a tough division. But the Angels seems like they would do that, but I don't know.
Who wants to go to the air though?
I want Bellinger and Jones. Not Bellinger and Jones. Dominguez and Jones. I'm excited about that. So yeah, all this negativity, Yankees, this and that. I understand it. Maybe they trade for Eddie Peralta. Maybe they don't. I was watching the Hot Stove show last night. Ben Rice joined the program. That was nice.
How's he doing?
Oh, he's doing good. Riled for the season. Majority of the reps at first base. We'll get some catcher in, so he's excited.
Burritos?
Mm-hmm.
Was it Ben Rice Burritos, right? Did he have the burrito Instagram page? Who had the...
He might have. Yeah, I guess I wasn't savvy into that. Jay probably knows. If it was Matt, he would know.
Yeah.
Come on. So, yeah, that's what we got there. And then also I just saw this. Royals going to move in the fences at Kauffman Stadium.
Is that right?
So it seems like a deep park. I don't know. Probably a good idea.
Yeah, go for
right?
it. Yeah, I guess.
And then lastly, your favorite topic, besides that, we will get Indiana, Miami next Monday. College Football National Championship. I think that's going to be great. Excited for that game. Aiken back on the court tonight in Seton Hall. They lost last year when Seton Hall was like a 7-win team. Now they're ranked number 25. UConn looking for a 17-1 start, winning all these games in a row. I think it's like 11 games in a row, 12 games in a row since losing to Arizona. So we'll see what happens. Obviously we're maxed out at this point, but big show tomorrow.
Huge golf.
And it was just great to be back today. So really appreciate everybody who tuned in and continues to comment, like, and subscribe. All of the archives on the YouTube page, Tony, Michael, Renee, and Jay in costume, the merch at DowntimeTV.com. Want everybody to enjoy the day, enjoy the games, and we will see you mañana.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.